Honestly, I got no idea. A fairy?
A fairly fairy-shaped land.
A pixie? Is that an Irish pixie?
Looks like a sylphid.
Cool.
Who knows?
Anyway. So.
Do you like mine? I made it myself.
It's not bad.
So great. I like how you put the I like JPEG in there without any cropping of it. You just drag, drop, chunk, boom.
Oh.
That's all you did. That was it. I can tell there was a lot of effort. You had to download 2 images, open up a software, drag and drop both of them at separate times, not the same time, and then shrink one of them, move it onto the hand, and press the save button.
It took creativity, alright?
It really did it.
What is that? I don't even usually have like. I don't usually have the images on, but like, what was?
It's Neko Arc with the D&D dice.
Okay then. Well. So, Ilnoth. What was Ilnoth doing?
First off, I would be doing 2 things. One, I would want, before the actual raid, I want to be on the, perhaps outside of town with the omnipotent guy so he can tell me when I need to fire. Because I think that'd be the coolest way to do this. And then, meanwhile, before we get to that phase, I would like to go hunting and constantly steal Frederick's kills.
Fair enough.
Well, Frederick is going to be going hunting and playing with Gilbert, and also going to be trying to understand this dimension power more without actually using it, just trying to see how it feels.
I'll be right back. I'll grab something to drink real quick.
Okay.
Like writing down and describing it.
Okay. And
You're
Roland?
meditating on your weird Shunshun bullshit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, pretty
Thanks,
much.
Logan. Okay. Roland?
My 10.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up.
Oh. He has become robot. Oh well. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna get some music on.
I need to know how many souls I get from stealing Frederick's kills.
You're just hunting common game, so like most run away before you could, shoot them.
Before I could shoot them?
Assuming you don't have line of sight. I do say like 3 souls.
What's gonna stop my arrow? A tree?
A hill.
I could aim up. Not everything's always a direct shot, Dion.
You also say this assuming he can see.
It's also true.
Technically.
But yeah, I get 3 souls.
Wow, so many.
Alright. Multi, you ready?
I am currently... Let's see.
doing backflips.
Like getting music. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Base infiltration, that's what this one's called. What I like to hear. Okay, so. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. During my downtime, I'm gonna put my everything into trying to find leads into this supposed prison camp.
Understandable.
So I'm just gonna spread my horde across the land. All like 32 of them. Go!
Investigation check. With
I
advantage.
already rolled that.
Also, kill any household pets you find along the way that
yeah,
aren't being seen.
Didn't he roll
Go!
that? Didn't he roll that last week?
I think he did actually, yes.
Yeah, he got a 26.
Did you get a 26?
Yeah, very low of him. He should have rolled better.
Actually, I got a 26 plus 7 guidance.
Yeah. He did
Yeah.
get a 33.
Yeah. Let's see. Unfortunately, you were unable to find anything. Other than they enter the main Capitol building, the mayoral office, and they don't come out.
I don't think they're looking inside the city. I think he meant specifically like outside the city for the prisoner camp.
Oh, in that case,
I'm pretty sure the omnipotent guy said it's not inside the city for sure. So, you know, I feel like maybe we should take that one to heart.
well, how far out are they going?
I don't know. My synaptic range is not too large, so not all very far. 1 second. 1 mile.
Maybe like, yeah.
That's as far as they'll go. Because other than that, if they go outside of that, they turn into robots and don't transmute and it, like, reports to me, so I don't know what's happening outside of that radius.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
God damn it. Oh, that's my downtime.
So my downtime, I'm going to try and, in a sense, commune with nature and the animals just outside of town and see if I can at least get a direction of where this camp would be based on what the creatures have seen, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
A lot of them seem kind of confused. Some of them mention the weird people in the weird clothes, aka the guards that you can infer, walking around, but they've only seen the people with the weird clothes. As apparently, nobody has left the city. So,
Objectively, that's not true.
So, but did you say that the captives have gone into the city hall and never left?
Yeah.
yeah.
So they weren't like let out of town to this prison camp, which is not supposed to be in
No,
town.
they're probably in some demi-plane or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did the omnipotent one say it was outside of town or just not in town?
Was not in town.
Yeah, so pocket dimensions or whatever else.
There's also the
Okay,
possibility
so that's what I would
that
have
there's a tunnel down there that leads outside the town.
There is also that. I'm so glad the first thought we had wasn't the most logical, which is it's just a tunnel so people can't, track them easily. But instead, a literal pocket dimension.
Do you doubt the possibility of a pocket dimension?
No, I'm just saying that our first thought should have been a tunnel, not pocket dimension.
You're clearly not thinking with portals.
Clearly not.
I will
currently
be.
I
Beyond,
am
will be.
actually. I have a lot. I have a pretty good understanding of portals right now, actually.
No.
You
don't think
have
you do.
portals, you do not understand them.
But he's
Just
thinking
because you
about
have
them.
it does not mean you know it. Unfortunately.
Just because you own a watch, do you know how it works?
Does you know how it works?
Yep.
True. I
Any other
live by that
downtime?
motto.
Anyway, so, you guys are gonna have one final meeting before the at the rendezvous point, which, if you recall, is it control click? No, it's this one. It's right there in that building there.
This building.
Oh yeah, that's the one you're raiding. Is the one with the red.
Yeah.
But you're meeting.
I'm
up with
talking
this-
about the one we're waiting.
Yeah, the one you're waiting in will be this safe house here.
Yeah, the one we're waiting.
And how many of you are on the actual team?
I'm support.
Yes.
I'm
would.
going in.
You're going in. So Brolnace is going in.
Frederick's willing to go in.
Okay.
I imagine Eum is not.
Well, Ian would have been
One of your current visitors
As
has
he
a
was
DJ
a,
channel on Twitch.
as he was supposed to be. your,
Frederick
you know,
is going to ask Rocky if he's willing to see
Eyes and
if
ears.
Gilbert
They
would be
have a
willing to
DJ
join.
here if you want, I can-
Gilbert's a no-go.
Gilbert's a no-go. This is a stealth
Too big.
mission.
Then Gilbert is going to get food.
I'll go. I mean, but I'm going to be stealth.
And Gilbert's getting food and pets and told to wait.
Gilbert is all right with this.
So will Eum be an NPC form then, or?
Yeah, I'd say that he would be.
Okay.
As
He reverts
he
to
was, if
Skyrim
I'm
dialogue.
correct, a very important part of this.
Do you get to the Cloud District often? Oh, what am I
saying?
talking about? Of course you
Of course
don't.
Believe we have a talk to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're also with the head of the reconnaissance team, aka Clairvoyance guy. Aka, well, I wrote his name down. I did not. Never mind.
David Sear.
Mr. Silvestra. That was his name. With Mr.
Not as
Silvestra.
cool.
Yeah, no, that's because he's got that Solaran name, not the Crossan one. And as well as a Mr. Warren Cade. But he's only there in case things get ugly. Via his own words.
I too am in case things go ugly.
Yes. But he's there in case things go ugly inside the building.
I'm there for that too.
If you fire through the building, you might hit a
Something
TNT
nice for her
barrel.
to do.
And I made it very clear, and I mean very clear, that when I fire a shot, it is indiscriminate whether what is hit lives or dies. How is this different?
Just don't shoot
Oh,
inside.
no, you have a point there.
Oh. Another thing is that they also have a telepath there. One of the telepaths.
Telepathy.
Yes. And that is able to communicate between groups simultaneously. He sort of he's perfected the sort of thought or brain to brain just thought redirection.
Brian to Brian.
Yeah, Brian to Brian. But yeah, and with that, he actually makes it so you guys can hear each other's thoughts.
Who's Brian 1 and who's Brian 2?
Yes. Okay. So with
I
that,
kind of want to be Brian 1.
they mention that to recap, this warehouse contains two major things. It contains animal feed and explosives. Why those two things? Because they have no organizational structure. And because I was just spitballing.
What's our exfil plan to bring the explosives with us?
Well, I'm glad you asked. And Sylvester pulls out a bag of holding.
Oh, we weren't going to do the shrink. Oh, okay. That'll work.
Yes, no, he...
The shrink was for detonating it at the right place. Was this warehouse the right place? Dion? Do you want to blow
I
up
meant
the warehouse?
shrink the explosives, not the building.
Yeah.
Okay, I know I talked about shrinking the building and using that as a weapon earlier, but I was talking about transport.
No.
Dion, you're a fucking idiot. No.
I'm not
You're stupid.
They
You
never
are.
mentioned a bag of holding.
They didn't, but the shrinking was for when we wanted to blow up the explosives. Do we
It
want
could
to
have been
blow up
used
the
to-
explosives here?
No, you don't understand. We could have shrunk the explosives in the building, then brought them out for easier transport. But that's not necessary now since we got a bag of holding. That was my question, you reprobate Alanoff.
Yeah, but you said it as if someone had said that's what we were doing before when it isn't. You know?
Anyway, enough contention.
You know what I'm saying?
Let us but yes, the shrinking of the explosives was for when we placed them under the main town hall building.
Noted.
And besides, if we carry them out in the open and someone drops one, you know, we might blow ourselves to high hell.
The fuck are the explosives made of? Nitroglycerin?
Some of them.
That is just a very unsafe working environment.
Indeed. I would not be surprised if there was also at least one Shanshan bomb in there.
This brings up the question of, like,
I'm
how
trying
is
to
the
figure out
warehouse
what's
not
safe with
exploded
this
yet?
operation.
How is...
I imagine
just
by
do-
sheer luck. You know, we could probably just toss the sword in its general vicinity, and something would happen.
We could probably just give it a day and that warehouse would take care of itself.
Yes, but we
It's a
want to
shame we need
use
the
its
explosives
the
content.
window and
inside.
probably blow it up.
Probably
It's a
would,
shame we-
actually.
It's a shame we need the explosives inside.
Indeed. And to be fair, we don't know that there's nitroglycerin in there, but you know, it's a safe bet, and it's good to be more careful than, you know, sorry.
Do we know if any of the guards are will be more problematic than the rest in the case of you know, not going down to a wimpy punch to the back of the neck?
I would be careful when it comes to fighting guards. Definitely keep things quiet. We do have somebody here that can block communications, and he gestures over at a pair of twins. And They kind of wave. They can block both telepathic and non-telepathic communications in an area. It's very useful
That's good to
for
know.
espionage.
Got it. So obviously we're gonna avoid knocking anyone out if possible, but you never.
Yes, they cannot block sound though.
Fair enough.
So try to keep yourselves as quiet as possible, please. Also, I have done my best to empty my bag of holding, but I would not be surprised if there are still some things in there. Please be careful with.
Definitely, hey guys, definitely don't turn it inside out to find out what he has in there. Maybe it'll be the Coombag V2.
Does Multi even know what the Coombag was?
No, and it doesn't matter.
And I don't think I really want to know either. I'm gonna be entirely honest with
It's
you.
very easy to tell what the Coombag was.
Yeah, I figure I could probably guess.
Really, just listen to the name.
They found it in the possession of a tiefling.
Oh no.
Which shouldn't mean anything, but apparently they're just super sexualized. So, you know.
They're not. It's just this tiefling was
Definitely
unique.
what people say.
Anyway, moving on. So,
One that I'm sure he greatly
Um,
appreciates.
Thankfully, we never needed the Coombag.
You did get rid of the Coombag.
oh, thank you for the like. Welcome to the stream.
All right. So,
Um,
raid time. Raid time. Let's do this.
Not quite yet. So just to recap, your main goal is to grab the explosives. If you can grab a little bit of feed as well, you know, it's not a bad idea. But not the main goal is explosives. We also, if there is a Shunshun bomb in there, we don't want them having access to it.
Got it. Detonate the Shunshun bomb.
No, don't. What are you talking about?
Oh man, you know.
I don't know what a
you
Shunshun
know
bomb
it used
is,
to
so
fly
I'm not
straight
against
over
it.
my head, and it flies so much higher over yours. It soars in the sky.
If you detonate that thing, we will all die.
Ah.
How far
Okay.
away do you have to be
So
to
if
not
we
die?
find a Shunshun bomb,
It's a good question!
take the Shunshun, leave the rest. If we find a Shunshun bomb, take the Shunshun, leave the rest. Got it.
No,
Asking
no,
for a friend.
Actually-
How far away
actually-
do you need to be?
sarcastic. Don't
It-
listen to us.
it-
We know the deal.
If anything, take the bomb itself and leave the Shunshun, because the Shunshun they can find more. That's not hard. But the
Hold on,
bomb
ask
is
What are
your
you
what makes
talking
it
about?
friend,
Free
how
Shunshun,
far away
free
do you
Shunshun.
need to be? For it to, you know, not hurt you.
Well, you would need to be roughly and you see him like count on his fingers, kind of like
I
raise
have a
an eyebrow.
question.
Roughly 5 miles away. To not be instantly incinerated.
Just got a fucking backdoor nuke then?
Pretty much. Then it's another 10 to 20 miles depending on the Shunshun, and that is what effect you get. These things haven't been widely tested, but we all know. We all have them.
Enough yarn?
We don't ever intend to use them because you know that would be the death of the world. But you know.
But you have them.
But we have them.
Hey.
Why do you guys have a Shunshun bomb, though?
Yeah, why does a town?
Do
In the
you,
middle
can
of
you, like,
bumfuck
propel it?
nowhere?
Well,
Like-
the thing is that the mayor brought it with him.
Oh, with the other equipment. What a pain, that mayor of yours.
You,
The fuck
you,
is he,
you
an
don't
army
say.
general who decided to fuck off and find out?
Very possibly, yeah.
Ah, and you don't even know his identity. Fuck us.
Yeah, no, he literally showed up and just did military takeover, you know?
Well, let's get this coup de grace over with.
Yeah. Anyway,
Isn't it?
you,
Would it be like an anti-coup de grace?
Listen, a coup
about
de
it.
grace of a coup de grace is still just a coup de grace.
But it's like an anti-coup de grace at that point. When you're trying to put the original person like back in power or something.
Well, the original person's fucking dead.
that
well,
is how
you
a
know,
coup de grace
maybe they
works.
shouldn't have.
Anyway, please, let's get this done. Okay, team, we've got this.
Not like I'm doing anything special.
I'll keep an eye on patrol points throughout the mission, just in case any unexpected reinforcements come by for an inspection.
Okay, who's coming at it from the front and who's coming at it from the back?
I'll
I
come
thought
at
we
it.
were all infiltrating from the back using the no-no blade.
You make a valid point.
That was how you were going to get in, yes, and...
Okay.
We'll approach from the wheat fields and use the edge of the buildings as cover as we get closer.
Well, and I'm gonna stealth just if I.
So, Multi, what's happening?
Okay, so as to what is happening, I'm currently putting your player tokens on the map as to your request.
Alright, cool. Don't put me on the map.
What
I
you
will
don't
have-
say.
I don't know, man. I just thought maybe you might. And I was like, well, you should.
This is Echo 1-9, RP. This is Echo 1-9. We need an airstrike on our position. Coordinates 321, mark 69, 38 degrees north. Fire for effect.
I only know what airstrike means. I'm just going to airstrike on you and hope for the best. If it's the wrong place, oh well. Not, you know what? You wouldn't have to worry about it for too much longer if it's the wrong place. So look on the bright side. They do have a Shun Chum bomb. I wouldn't have to worry about it for much longer either.
That is if it detonates.
I feel like maybe the residual explosions might do that.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so...
Seemed like a grossly incompetent place to put a Shun Chum bomb of all things.
It kind of is, yeah.
Seems super incompetent to put a nuke next to nitroglycerin, but they might have done that.
Well-
One suicidal arsonist later.
I mean, the thing is, like, like nitroglycerin next to like a nuke wouldn't actually have the explosive power of a nuke. But it would be a dirty bomb, effectively, so. Unfortunately, an explosion hitting a nuke warhead wouldn't make it go kablooey, because it doesn't... parts of it would reach supercritical, but it's not the same.
I'm trying to get it to reset the dynamic lighting layer.
Oh, I always think it's really funny. Do you guys know how nukes work? How they go kablooey and everything?
Depends on the...
Well, in general, nukes, since Dion's the only one that answered, I'm assuming everyone else is
There
gad.
we go. I have a vague idea. Anyway,
I don't really
Their
know.
explosive system is essentially like the hammer of a gun. So what happens is the nuke, I don't know exactly how it happens. It could be from hitting the ground or blah blah blah. But what happens is you have 2 pieces of uranium, enriched uranium, obviously. And what you do is you send the nuke off, and at some point during the nuke's flight, whether that's when it hits the ground or something, the 2 pieces of uranium legitimately just fucking smash into each other super hard, and neither of the uranium pieces really like that, so they go super critical and go kablooey. Because when they go super critical with that much uranium at once, it's atoms start really splitting, you know?
That's true.
They don't like to be together after that. That's how nukes generally work.
Then a sun forms.
Then a temporary sun does form, and then technically, if you wanted, you could go back to the bomb site and get most of the uranium back. Because believe it or not, the nukes don't use most of their the uranium in them.
Well, that'll help you keep giving you
Let's
more,
see.
a little more,
Well, there you go.
a little more yarn to work with. Also, Memoria's axolotl is apparently getting high. The little
So,
Lala
if
is
I
axolotls
recall,
on the table.
the best place to
So does
I
it
got
start
you, man. I got him.
inside or outside?
What was that? Oh,
Are we
you're
already inside or are we not?
you're outside.
Look
right
at the map.
Okay.
I think you could tell.
I see black.
Look up.
Oh, there we are.
now. Let me just. So. They said that roughly the best point to go in to enter was roughly about here-ish. And he kind of points to an area over here.
Or we don't have control of the Yume, so
Man. I have the power to TPK in my hands.
Technically, yes, you do.
Following on a god.
Yes. Please bring your honor guard out
One moment.
with our blind side.
Oh yeah, the destroyers need a blind sight as well. It's 20 feet. Jesus Christ! No, I need to nerf that. It should only be 15.
What's 20 feet isn't really.
Because the purgelings get 10 feet. No, they get 20 feet too. Never mind. Huh. Do all of mine get? Yeah, the Hive Lord has 22. Okay, never mind.
So they all have 20 feet?
So it's just a consistency.
Yeah.
Well, except that I only gave them like 10 feet. The purgelings. Yeah, the purgelings
whose fault is
only have
that?
10 feet.
On their token?
Yeah. If the tokens only have 10 feet.
Oh, that's someone else's fault now, isn't it?
I may have told him 10.
Yeah, I need a new headset.
so I have a very small amount of vision apparently.
I think one of the wires in it's going out every once in a while. One of the either one side
You-
or the other
Do you have dark vision?
But
Yes, for my helmet.
tonight on Amazon.
Oh.
I have 180
I
feet
know they're a
actually.
company, but it's either that or Walmart for me.
Okay. So,
I don't want to say
please,
it, but
please,
I want to say it.
please don't be moving the boys around.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
I have 180 feet of dark vision. So apparently I just get to be blind.
I'm sure everyone does have the dark vision, maybe.
Oh, you can tell that there is light leaking from the buildings. So the interior of the building is lit up. It's just
Give Frederick dark vision.
Oh,
I
I
like how
also,
you kept ignoring him.
Vision.
yep, and I
Like how you kept ignoring
how
Frederick.
much? 120?
180 is what it says.
Also, save it to his token, so that way when he places it down again, it saves. Jesus Christ, you made him produce such bright light.
I actually
Rocky is
turned.
Literally,
glowing.
I'm the sun now.
Oh, it's probably because you might have access to his character sheet.
I do not.
Neat.
Let's see. So where is his character sheet? Frederick. Edit. Remove this. Yes, delete.
Oh, that's weird. Oh,
What's
no, it's... Never mind. He's not producing the light. It was just, for some reason, when blind sight overlaps, it gets brighter and brighter.
Yeah. Yeah, it's well, it's not blind sight. What I did was I gave them there's no function for blind sight.
It just functions as dark vision, but
Yeah, so I just gave them 10 feet of dark vision. But the problem is that yeah.
Okay, we're good to go.
Problem is they have 20 feet. They should.
I'm giving them 10.
But why?
Why?
And then
Why?
does my
Nice.
guy have dark vision, or do I have no dark?
You don't have dark vision, no. That's one of the
Give me my dark vision, goddammit.
What? Why do they only have 10? What?
because
Wait.
that's what they had before.
It should be 20.
Have you considered that maybe you put it down wrong originally? I don't want to say anything, Multi, but I distinctly remember you saying something funny last night.
What?
Either way, let's continue.
I also distinctly remember you saying at this session, at the beginning of the session.
Well, I've reset the token on the thing. Saying what?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
So, it's on you now.
Ah, that's right. He is the one that has the sword. So
You will do a little bit of trolling.
will. So I'm gonna have him make a stealth check. Oof.
I'll give
Doesn't
him
Pocket
advantage.
have Pass Without a Trace?
No, I don't. That's not a spell I have yet.
Oh.
I'm giving him the help action.
Okay.
Do you have proficiency in stealth, or did multi?
Yeah.
Let's take the 12.
Well, yeah.
Rocky, use guidance.
Too late for that.
I won't say it's too late. It's a logical thing you would have done. So, are you going to be using guidance?
Yeah.
Okay. Pops
I like
another
how
12.
maliciously you said yeah, even though you definitely didn't mean it that way.
Well, no, but I'm gonna. I mean, pretty much guidance is on everybody whenever we're doing sneaky stuff, especially people that need the help.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
you have to determine the level.
Could
Uh,
just do
yeah, it's just
minimum at the very least.
Yeah, it's just a cantrip. So for me, yeah. It
Um,
is.
So,
You have to roll the dice.
yeah, he cuts a small hole through the
I didn't
wall
know they made Easter edibles.
and crawls through.
An edible for every occasion.
Oh shoot!
You just fall.
I didn't put a light source back here, did I? Or I might have, but then I might have. No, I just straight up didn't. Okay.
Alright, my purgelings are gonna roll stealth.
Okay.
Do I have to roll them individually or
You can give a general stealth roll for them.
Did you see my 23 on stealth?
I did, yes. Yeah, and you just fly through the hole just fine. You see that the cut, and there was a small
19, 20, 21.
there was a small clattering when they when he made the cut, and you can see that he cut through a portion of the desk leg that is right here.
But you said there was light inside the building.
Yes, there's light
There
inside.
is, yeah. Look
Yeah,
at the,
so it's
look
not
at the
showing
map.
for me.
That's because
You're not inside the building quite yet, I believe. I think that's why.
There we go.
Frederick stealth.
so this.
Oh yeah.
What you can see is to your left is a pile of feed. Like a big old pile of feed. Like a
Hey, you
big
can
old...
roll.
Yeah. I will also mention that you see Iyum patting out the little fire that had sprung up on the leg of the desk. A little fire that had sprung out, so he's patting that when he was walking through. And then he's gonna stand up once he gets on the other side of it, and everyone else is gonna crawl through. And then he is going to make
Time for me to stealth. Yay.
yes, indeed. Would yeah, Frederick. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Go help action.
So you see Iyum take his oh,
Nice.
nice. You crawl through just fine.
Hey, that's 15.
And Iyum is gonna make a perception check. He's gonna listen, see if he can hear anything. So he takes his muffs off for a second. What?
Thanks, Star.
I don't know if I can or can't give him the help action on perception. Can I help him with this perception check
No, you
to give
can't.
him an
No,
extra
you
You
can't.
advantage?
had advantage.
No, so he's just deaf apparently.
Okay. Yep.
So do we hear anything?
May make perception checks, I guess.
Yeah!
Well, I
You-
hear something.
Iyum's like, all right, it's all clear. And he
Alright,
pops
nothing's
his-
happening, guys! Where'd you all go?
So he takes the puts the muffs back on, and Rocky, you can faintly hear someone snoring on top of this pile of feed. Like
I'm
behind,
guessing that I can too, potentially.
Like
yes,
behind it?
sort of. So the pile of feed is kind of like a mountain that reaches the floor where you guys are. Okay, yeah, it reaches the floor where you guys are.
My destroyers are going to hover up a bit.
They can see one of the guys one of the guys in armor sitting there, sleeping away on the other side. I should, yeah, put him there. It'd be more accurate.
We have telepathic communication active right now, right?
Yes, you can see what it sees, right?
I can, yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can see that there's a guy in armor sitting back there, snoring away.
There's a god sleeping on the other side of the hay, armed and armored. I suggest we ignore him.
So it is bagged feet, I will say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that have to do with anything?
What's
Doesn't
weapon?
mean she should
What's the weapon he's got with him?
Well, he has a couple of bladed weapons, and he has a sidearm as well.
What kind of sidearm?
Just what appears to be like a, well, actually, it looks closer to a hand cannon.
Huh. Okay.
Like a very big pistol. Like very big.
Since you're our elder, Sir Raid Leader, should we just take the time and beat his ass up right now?
No, let's let him sleep. Let's try to get this done as quietly as possible.
Sounds
If we can't see his eyes with that with the visor that they're wearing, that's an intentional feature. So for all we know, he could be a heckin' high tier.
Multi, I can't see right here.
That's because there's a. That is a pile of explosive barrels.
Guys, I know how we can take care of him. I've got an idea. Just hear me out.
Alright.
We put him on the explosives.
Explosives mid-hole to the left. Should we start transporting them now, or go deep?
Grab him.
Grab him.
Grab him while we're here. I'd rather not have to revisit this place.
Anything small enough for me to carry?
Yeah, there's a couple of containers and stuff, especially over on these crates. These crates are full of explosives. Smaller devices.
My destroyers are gonna pick up a barrel in between their large pincers and hover over towards the exit outside, leave them out there, and come back in and help load them up.
Oh, but okay, so I should mention these barrels are a tad bit smaller. They would be small enough to fit through the bag fully.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So, I guess I have the bag then.
Yes, that'd probably be for the best.
I'll come over and start loading them up. Rocky helping me.
Yep.
And then there's
How long will this take? Is it a significant pile, or is it like 5 or 6 barrels?
It's like 5 or 6 barrels, but there's a pretty significant amount of devices in these crates over here.
So I'm keeping guidance on us as we're loading these things up, just to kind of give us any extra boost I can for.
Don't spend mana like that.
No, it's a cantrip. It's free. There is no mana cost on that cantrip. It's a cantrip level.
I thought it cost 50 mana per cantrip.
No,
Level 1.
that
That
was
was-
changed at the
Oh.
beginning of this, and it's been that way since the beginning of this.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's just a D4, but it's a free D4.
Yeah.
Like Dormal Guidance.
You can technically upcast it though, with the rules of
Yeah, no, I know.
Chorus event.
Yeah.
Alright. We've got this one. There are devices up ahead. Mind if you check them out, guys? I'm gonna keep perimeter.
And you
I'll start going ahead then.
Devices are in the barrel right here. Is this another feed stack, or what's this over here?
this over here is a combination of feed boxes and explosives.
Check that out over there. I'm feeling this out.
Yeah,
Do I detect anything with blind sight?
just boxes and explosives.
Okay. That's clear.
I'll collect the explosives from this pile
Okay.
I hold open the bag.
and put them in the bag.
And also in these boxes over here, there's a bunch of smaller devices, i.e., like closer to C4, if you will.
How stable do they look?
That's a 14.
Some of them look pretty decently stable. There's some basic dynamite. There are a couple of vials of a liquid.
Do I know what that liquid is?
Insight check.
Insight, not history?
Oh, I suppose you could do a history check as well.
Or nature/science, or you know.
Science. Make me a science check. Actually, yeah. Yeah, that's nitroglycerin. Even still, it's still a 29. It's
Do I find any like tracker beacons or anything?
Said that things are coming off of it.
investigation.
14.
Oh, I see.
So I'm going to point it at the sticks of
Did you
dynamite.
wrap it in duct
Are
tape
those
or
safe to
something?
carry around?
They
No,
are
not
in a
at all.
bag of holding.
In the bag, they'll be fine.
I'm looking.
But in a pouch. Are they safe in a pouch?
In a what?
Just a regular pouch?
No.
No.
Not in the slightest.
That's why they're putting them in the bag of holding.
But these are just sticks of dynamite, right?
No. They're not.
They're
blocks of C4 and containers of nitroglycerin.
and there are sticks of dynamite as well. I did
Yeah,
say
and that's what I was
Those are
pointing at. The
fine.
sticks of dynamite.
Those are fine.
But
You want sticks of dynamite?
I want sticks of dynamite.
Okay.
They're like
they-
in
Alright.
between
There-
How many sticks of dynamite are there?
There are roughly 20, though 5 of them look like they're about the size of firecrackers.
They're firecrackers.
We give you I give you 5 full sticks of dynamite.
There we go. And they have fuses already on them, right?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay.
Enjoy. I put the rest of these in the bag of holding. Alright, let's move up. Door up ahead.
Okay.
There's clearly a door here, but is there anything here?
Nope. I mean, there's a window there, which I guess technically, which the glare from the lights doesn't let you
I'm
see
gonna go
outside.
fish for a while, by the way.
The difference in light levels from outside to inside is just too great.
I
Get
can
out
do
of
that
sight of
like
the door.
fishing.
I swear to God.
Okay.
I said get out of sight of the door. Stop standing there like posers.
Oh.
I don't think you said that. It just didn't move. It was like, nah.
You coming, you two? Whatever. Leave 'em behind. Let's secure our exit, I guess.
Okay. I assume you guys are going to like peek through the door.
Yes. That's what I will be doing. Switching places with my purgeling.
Can
Otherwise,
I switch places with the purgeling?
That's the way the door swings. That's because the door handle.
oh, okay.
Oh, I can see the handle. You guys can't.
No, we
Can I
cannot.
switch places with
you,
this guy?
You can now. Yes, you may switch
No.
play. Or no.
No, he may not.
Dion says no.
Alright,
Purgelings
I'm
are
gonna-
more
I'm gonna have the
important than you.
purgeling- I'm gonna have this purgeling kind of get a win.
You're expendable. The purgelings are not.
I'm gonna try and have him get into cover back here. Skittle in between
Mm-hmm.
the boxes and stuff like a spider. For he's seen. Does this require another stealth check, or is his current one good enough?
His current one should be good enough. It's fine. The purgelings, for the most part, aren't going to be noticed unless they roll super well. To which this guy did not. So,
I'm gonna get the other glow crew in here.
admittedly, they can't see him. I will say.
You can't see who?
You can't see anyone.
They still have normal sight.
Oh, I thought they only had blind sight.
No, they are not limited to only that.
Just because a creature has blind sight doesn't mean it can't see normally. Granted, like, lore-wise, I guess, their sight is not good. But they're designed specifically after spider swarms. The CR1/2 creature.
Oh, I see.
In fact, they're very, very similar to spider swarms, if not just a little bit stronger due to their xenoplague resilience.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Their blind sight is just an effect of being a swarm and, having that natural ability. Granted, it also goes down to the destroyers and high lords and God inside, patrolling. Raid leader. We'll have to take him out.
Yeah.
He's active. He's not taking a nap.
Okay. Which of you can deal? Do any of you have experience with the stealth takedowns?
Aelnoth does. Trust me. Smile.
I think our best chance is to have at him all at once and hope that doesn't make it.
I'm glad to know he makes you happy.
I suppose that's fair.
I have eyes in the room. You'll be first in line, so we'll get ready to ambush him. I'll tell you as soon as he comes close to the door. You're probably the strongest striker of us.
By far, yeah. Okay.
Watch out. My destroyers will be above.
That's something
will
I've
be
heard.
floating behind you. As soon as you open that door and charge at him, they're gonna shoot.
Thanks for the
They
line.
shoot silently like a crossbow.
Nice. Okay. Well, with that, I suppose yeah. Just let me know the next time that he's near. And
All right. So pause here. Purtlings. Gonna prepare. Never mind. They don't have range attacks and they can't prepare movement and an attack. So never mind. Destroyers prepared attack. You know the dealio.
Why can't they prepare movement?
They can prepare movement. They just can't do that and attack. And if I move out of here, they'll be out of cover.
that's true.
Meaning they'll be automatically unstealthed.
Okay. Unpausing.
Yeah.
Should have thrown a rock.
And then
No. Yo, shock.
goes through and
Initiative time.
initiative time.
Should I roll initiative?
No.
That's my joke for this session, is blowing up the warehouse.
Great initiative so far. We're doing well.
Oh, and to clear the initiative. 1 second. Okay.
So if I need to intervene, will I just be on initiative count 0?
Essentially. Rocky.
Can I take this one instead of the 7?
No, you can't. You don't have advantage on initiative.
Hey, you
Would
don't
you have
need to
said
redo
yes
my
if I rolled a
initiative.
natural 1? Would you have said yes if I rolled a natural 1?
No.
No. If he would have said yes to you taking it, it might, at the only one it would have been on
End up
maybe
being
would
his
be a nat
initiative.
20.
Yeah, there he goes. Alright.
Okay.
And our raid leader.
That is true. Which he would have a higher dex than that guy. Understandable. Yeah, and you also do get a surprise round, though Rocky does not get the surprise round, I will say.
Okay.
Um,
Yep.
Lucky. Sucks, man.
Yeah, Rocky, that's the problem with rolling in that one.
Yes, it is.
Um,
Oh wait, can I lucky that?
I
Yes.
suppose you could, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna lucky that.
Okay.
I hope he nat 20s. Damn it!
Almost.
No,
No, that was
he was
6 off.
6 off.
Well, fair
It
enough.
was not an almost.
Okay, well, you see him
Yeah,
go
once
through,
that oxy
and
mix.
I'm gonna turn GM off rolling for this guy. Ouch. Admittedly, he does have a modifier, and it's not a bad modifier.
It's an advantage, surprise.
That is also true. That is only 2 better.
So, like, once you're rolling, that
and-
this is that chemical.
And let's see.
And then-
Did I make notes on what his modifiers would be? I really hope I did. Not on this token. That's fair. I did just literally spot it.
Also, go, prepared action. Q.
Oh!
Pew! 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 Pew!
So that's 6 plus max. Heckin' crit.
6 plus 6. 12.
Great for headaches if the headaches aren't so bad.
That's fair. Because we're not using crunchy crits.
Remember, I'm only level 5. Don't make fun of my infected. I'll kill you.
So
Don't make fun of your infected all I want. I could kill you and everyone else in that warehouse right now,
he
mister.
he definitely passes the con save.
Ah, damn it. Ooey.
Ah, pooey.
But you see as the leader actually pulls out a rag and shoves it up under the visor. And he's going to make that's a grapple check, so that's
Also, the way the destroyers shoot is really disgusting. So they have like a tongue and a jaw.
don't need to- don't-
pincers. And out from the mouth comes this tiny chitinous needle. It looks like a rotten tooth, and they fire it like a poison dart.
okay. Did not need to. Okay.
It's cool.
Well, he succeeds the grapple check, barely. You can see the guy like flailing around a little bit as he has this rag pressed up against his mouth and nose underneath the visor. Because admittedly, the visor is kind of like one of a hawk visor, so it covers their eyes, goes down to about halfway past their nose, but doesn't really cover their mouth or nose.
Hawkeye Mihawk?
Not Hawkeye. Like the imagine the masks from the DC, the Hawkman thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Almost like a Judge Dredd map.
Essentially.
That makes more sense to me.
And then, let's see. Yeah, so that's gonna be his turn, is to grapple the guy and,
Chloroform?
yep, chloroform napkin him. Okay, Rocky.
Guys, I think this might be ale.
It's not.
Guys, the barrel's lying to us.
Alright, so is he grappled?
Yes, he is grappled. That doesn't really.
Okay, then I'm gonna tie him up. Yeah, I get.
I see what you're doing. Okay, you're gonna attempt to grab his arms and tie him up.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna have you make an opposing strength check.
Could you do sleight of hand instead?
I suppose he could, as he's already grappled.
Could he attempt to persuade the man into
No.
devolving into kinks?
I
No.
show you these new nifty wristbands I have.
Hey, look at these cool wristbands.
Okay, make the sleight of hand.
They're
check.
hip with the kids.
And I'm gonna use, obviously, I'm gonna do my my guidance level 1 is a level 1 spell.
Guidance is an action.
Guidance,
You
yeah,
can't
guidance,
guidance.
guidance is an action.
Nope. Okay. Then that's it. 13.
He beats you.
Okay.
But yeah, that being said, he resists, and it is not his turn because the prize round. Brolnaeus.
My friend. It would have been more enjoyable if you, took the nappy. Because, now I gotta do something very unpleasant to you. I don't think you're gonna like it. Alright, let's do this. Do we do flanking here? It's been a while.
You can't.
believe
Yes,
yes.
I do flanking. Yes. Ouch. Yeah, that hits.
Con
Oh.
save.
Ouchie. Klon save. Klondike bar.
He passes the con save.
Okay.
Well, actually, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he passes it. I was about to be like, oh, DC 18.
He doesn't get the disease. He still takes the necrotic though.
The necrotic damage, just the necrotic.
And the slasher.
Okay,
He just doesn't get the disease.
I see. He is bloodied. Or wait, no, he's not. He is not bloodied.
Keep going.
Alright, these are
stop.
non-lethals.
What's non-lethal exactly? You're critting again?
Oh.
So that the second attack was the advantage, but I didn't see the crit when I was rolling. So, oh my god.
Yeah, you crit, man. You crit.
Oh, and it's even more because that's like what max of
16,
44?
29 damage from the crit.
Yeah, he's down.
Hold on, he also has to. Why does it say con save biased off of the power user DC?
Okay, I don't need to. I don't need to.
You said that was
I don't
non-lethal?
need to be called out here.
Because the other two don't hit. Well, I guess the 14 shunts, but you know.
I've noticed the bias thing for a long time. I just haven't. I've just there's not some.
I've only just now actually read it.
Okay.
Hold on, he needs to succeed a con save. Against something.
Oh, he actually does succeed again.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It wouldn't do anything anyway, because he needs to die for him to.
Man rolled.
Well, you could have finished him off.
Man rolled 2 16s and a 19. Yeah,
I was about to say, I don't know if he has a high con mod or if you're just rolling well.
2 16s and a 19. He does have a pretty decent con
He
mod.
has parasites in him now, and he'll need to get that checked out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, after a few shanks and a.
I can fix him.
He removes the chloroform and goes.
All right.
Yeah, that's
he
better
should
actually.
He should still be unconscious. I'll have my boys drag him to a nice barrel.
You probably don't want to put him in any of these barrels.
And fine, the C4 box will do.
It is empty now, yeah.
So
Toss
happy
him in,
you're
my birdlings. Eat.
Like that you refer to it as the C4 box. Like there's nothing wrong with that.
I close the lid on him. All right.
Yep, he's in the C4 box. Or the formerly C4 box.
Okay, I'm gonna start checking the barrels and everything in the room.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna bring the stream camera up to a good view. There we go. So you find a bunch of ammunition and other, like grenades and smaller explosives over in this pile over here.
Toss you the bag. I'm lazy.
I'll just start loading them into the bag.
Okay. Yeah, they go pretty quickly.
What you looking for over there, Rocky?
This over here is a rather large container that appears to be very heavily secured.
Any markings on it or anything?
So, Rocky, you don't know what any of the markings mean.
Okay.
As you have
Oh,
never
no.
seen any of them before. But if anyone else was to take a look, let's just say,
Someone who can read.
you don't know what they mean, but heaven knows they don't look very good.
I have also never seen the markings.
Mind if I take a look, see, Rocky?
Sure. Could this be that bomb thing we're kind of worried about?
Looks pretty secure. Let me take a look.
You see markings biohazard. You see markings
Ooh,
toxic.
my favorite marking.
My favorite!
You see marking for Shunshum. Or Shunshum powered.
Biohazard is Shunshum? Perfect.
You see the markings for flammable, explosive, highly explosive.
Oh, raid leader. I think we found it.
Yeah, that does look like a military
I
container.
tap the control on my arm, and my Siri unit pops out an extra limb with a few tools on it. All right, let me see if I can get this open.
Idea. Just happened.
Okay. Make me a sleight of hand check.
Rocky, if you would.
You want to use this dynamite?
No. I meant clapping on the end.
No, you gotta call in the expert on explosives,
that would-
aka me.
That would be a TPK. I will let you know.
I know it is. I can do it right now.
I will give you guidance at a spell level of 2.
Okay.
Make sure you're subtracting your mana, by the way.
Yeah, I am, because I've only so that's going to be 100 points for that. No, yeah, 100 points for that.
Well, you won't be able to now because you're out of there, thank goodness. But
Okay,
you should
so in
have
that case, you'd be down to
okay, so
900,
this
right?
is
Lucky.
That's a
Yep.
good place to use a lucky, yeah. Oh, that was a great place to use a lucky.
Man,
No,
I have
got
just been
two big
crazy.
green ones on my
Must be
Okay.
all my depression.
You do manage to disengage the physical locks, because there are multiple of those, but some of the electric ones still are engaged.
Not much I can do about those electric locks. Got an idea, raid leader?
Well, I'm not much of a hacker myself. Never really been much for tech. I'm more the old-fashioned kind.
I can't remember exactly what she said, but basically my mom and my stepmom ended up getting this massive
No,
bruise,
you don't flip the Johnny.
and it's never gone away. Like it's stayed
Um,
on her skin.
I could sacrifice my shield charge and maybe release an electromagnetic charge strong enough, but
it's
I
like
doubt
her
it.
shoulder.
Yeah, no, for these they have specific protections against this kind of stuff. I mean, they are containing Shunshun bombs. It's not like they're not gonna have some of the best protections on them ever.
Can we cut through with the sword?
Wait, that'd probably trigger an alarm or something of the like.
I mean, technically,
If only my X-ray was up, I could at least scan it a bit more.
well, let's look for any clues and see if we can't find any combinations for anything. I doubt that they would have it here, but we can take a look. Or actually,
Go investigate room.
We'll try 1, 2, 3, 4 first.
Investigation, go.
you know what? Yeah, sure. And he boops in 1, 2, 3, 4. And it
Boom.
beep beep beep.
I didn't think it was that simple.
Yeah. I
Remember
don't
that
think it
one?
was
Remember
either.
the bunker? And then we guessed the password? I don't remember what it was. I think it was 4321 something.
That was bullshit.
That was funny is what that was.
No, it was
Yeah.
7537. And that's because you guys read the keypad. if you recall.
Anything else in this room with investigation?
Grayscale or,
You said some grenades.
Yeah, there was some grenades,
We
but
already packed those.
those are already all packed up. There are some desks over here containing plans, schematics, and there are definitely schematics for Shunship bombs.
I shall yoink those.
Okay. Yeah, you have the schematics for that. And yeah. And you can see that there are actually 14 different types of Shunship bombs, obviously. And they have schematics for, I think, let's say 6 of them. They have schematics for purple. Okay, I should ask if you're writing this down or not.
Yes.
Okay, so they have the schematics for purple. There's a schematic for a pink one, which appears to deliver a much smaller payload. There's a schematic for a yellow one. There's a schematic for a green one, a light green one, both of which produce very small actual explosive payloads, but very high energy payloads. And there is... Well, you can tell that this technically shows that there should have been another one in it, but yeah, there's also schematics for black one, but you can tell that there was evidence of a schematic for one more type that has not been that is not currently there on the table. From what you can probably infer, it's probably a bit higher security than the other ones are.
Probably red, to be honest.
That's good guess.
Good guess.
So that's a fair guess.
Always EMP protected. What a pain.
But it looks like it is a 7-digit passcode. And you can see, you can also see that there are scribblings on the schematics.
What kind?
Notes, annotations, sort of descriptions of parts, and each of them has a number on it. Let's see. Okay, so to recap, there was a
purple, pink, yellow, green, light green, black.
Okay. The purple one contains a 1. The pink contains a 2. The yellow contains a 6. The green contains a 5. The light green contains a 4. And the black contains an 8. As their mysterious number.
When was that one?
And were they in any particular sequence on the tables?
Okay, so it's the one with the boy.
I guess you could do a history check. They did have a sort of order. And they were ordered in...
That's a lot of travel.
Was it in the order given? So, purple, purple, pink, yellow, green,
Yeah.
light green, black, or was it not?
Well, if you were gonna do, if you were gonna
It
do that,
was
they would
sort
want
of
to
in,
wake up and go on vacation.
yeah, it was in that order. Though, that is only 6 of the 7 digits.
Red Leader, I got an idea.
What is it?
Check these out. These schematics each have different numbers. I believe they are stupid and left numbers corresponding to the passwords on each of the templates for the Shun Shun bombs here. However, one of them, I presume, is a red schematic, which I imagine is very illegal, is missing.
Technically, all of these bombs are illegal, but we all know that we all have them. But sort of...
How strong is the one stopping communications in and out of this area? Do you think it could stop a warning signal or something from this case going out if she focused, or the twins focused?
Hey, at least you guys
yeah, they
know
could probably
the
block
show's
a
together.
warning signal going out, but they
Right.
probably wouldn't be able to block any... but they still can't
Friends and I
block any
face-to-face,
possible
so
alarm
that
noises.
Probably is never gonna happen.
Do you know silence? Seems an apt spell for you to know.
Does he? Answer is no.
Man, you give spellcasters way too few spells.
Well, that's because you guys aren't in solar.
They should still start with a small library.
Anyway. So. But, wait, that's only six numbers and there's 7 digits on this passcode.
Yeah, precisely. The red one is the last one.
Oh,
Therefore, I
yeah,
was
you're right.
going to suggest, guessing numbers. It seems they don't repeat themselves,
You're good.
so the
Well-
only ones left are 9, 3, and 10. But 10 doesn't exist, so 0. So 9, 3, and 0. We supposedly know the order.
I can guarantee you that there is, in fact, another number that you haven't said.
I'm waiting.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
There's a goddamn digital passcode. There's the number's there.
No, a number that you were missing. Okay, fine. So the numbers that are missing
There's
from
7,
this,
9,
yeah,
3, and 0.
yeah, those are the you got all of them now.
Okay, I temporarily missed 7.
The reason I bring that up is because some numbers have religious importance.
Fine, I'll do a religion check.
Thank you. Okay, it's not bad. The number that by far has the most religious importance is 7, and it's tied to Johnny.
Fuck it. Let's go whole horse here. We've got a good supply, Red Leader. I think we try and bust this open. I would suggest you try the combination 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 8, 7.
Okay, he types it in, and it gives an
Dog shit.
Poo poo.
Yeah, I'm not super big brain with puzzles, to be entirely honest with you.
Alright. Well, let's not try our luck any further. Let's look for further clues by going deeper, shall we?
It looks
How
like
about
we...
look on the guy that was in the room? We never searched him.
That's fair, actually.
I severely doubt he knows anything, but go on. He's in the C4 box.
I doubt his unconscious body will tell you much.
No, I was gonna look and see if he's got anything like maybe notes written on something or something. Maybe he's not the brightest bulb and has to write it down.
Maybe he needs to write down the launch codes for the bomb.
You know, that's... Rocky, take an inspiration for that. Okay, that was pretty good.
He has both the keys on him, so he can do it at any time if he needs to.
Hey, Rocky, high or low?
Low.
Okay.
Do not judge this by a coin flip.
Oh, no. I'm gonna judge it how well he has it protected. What, via coin flip. And apparently you do... roll me an investigation check, Rocky. Okay, it's not horrible. It's actually a pretty good natural roll. You do find the fact that a sort of notepad. This guy was trying to figure out the combination as well. Because he was insatiably curious. I wonder why. Yeah, no, so he has a little notepad that has him trying to figure out the combination as well.
Okay, I'm gonna take him back and let him take a look at that and see if that helps them with their guesses.
You see a couple things. He tried to put it in numerical order. So, i.e., 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He also tried a couple of the numbers besides 7. Though some of them are written in different pens, so you can probably guess that they were written at different dates. As if he was doing this over a space of time.
Was he dancing for you again?
And yeah. So I will also note that the
Did you try and put it in religious order?
he did not.
What would that be?
Though not all of the numbers have religious significance. Though I will mention purple is associated with the number 1. And white is associated with the number 0.
Thanks, Rocky. This is a bit of help, but I don't feel safe trying it again.
But he also tried a couple other different numbers out, and you can see a sort of scribbled out one that appears to be like very hastily, like there's a spot that was kind of torn out of the page.
Have found it. Maybe.
That's a good question.
I think we delve deeper for the time being, though.
Yeah. So, what will you be doing?
Pitch open the door slightly.
Okay, you're on the wrong side again.
I do not care. I have purge legs.
That is fair. Let's see, dynamic lighting.
Perfect. There's cover right here. Wonderful. Oh, there's so much cover to work with. Yes.
You can see a basic sort of there's a couple of guys playing cards over on the table. There's having a slight dinner. Some of these are like, some of these tables are actually boxes or piles of boxes.
3 guards.
I'm sorry. Did you say some of those tables are boxes? Like they're using
All of
boxes
the
as
boxes,
tables?
Yeah.
No, I mean
Almost.
instead of being tables on the map, they're actually boxes.
We're
Oh,
clear to
okay,
move-
gotcha.
We're clear to move a little bit. 3 guards ahead.
And you can see that there is very distinctly only 4 places set at the dining table.
Two guards.
Yeah. So what are you guys intending to do? I would also like you to remake your stealth checks. Okay.
At least they're not active rolling, so if they catch us, it's just passive, and that's better, I guess. If we die to passive, we die to passive. Yeah, they got the size benefit. Everything's okay. Everything's
They
okay.
do have-
Everything is okay.
This is inevitable.
Feel that way about Nightwish and their 2 singers.
I will admit, these two over here are distinctly distracted by their cards. They do not notice you stepping out of the room.
Well, there's a pile of boxes in the way.
It's only about chest height.
Oh, you did not say that.
Yeah, I will say the table boxes.
I thought it was like a warehouse stack.
You know the
In that case, we would not have stepped out like this. That would be stupid.
that would be stupid. Okay.
Well, and bands change.
Instead, we crawl.
Yes. Okay. In that case, here you are out of their line of sight, and therefore they would not be going up against their passives.
No, it still would be passives.
Yeah, but yeah.
It'd be passive no matter what in this situation, unless they're on alert looking out.
Which admittedly they're really not.
I don't think they are if, the team's been doing stealth right.
That's fair.
17
Looks like they have been.
Yeah, you see as this guy walks over, takes a seat, or at least like grabs his drink off the table and takes a sip, and then goes to do some more walking.
I wouldn't be mad at each other.
Fucking problem. I say in psychic communication.
Yeah.
I whisper in psychic communication out of fear.
Yeah.
What the fuck do we do about this? EU doesn't have spells worth of shit.
I can cast Spike Growth, but it's not going to get all of them.
Yeah,
Actually, it would if you cast it right here, whenever this guy comes around again.
Yeah, I get. If I wait for him to come back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can always hold person.
Give me 1 second.
there's no way to sneak past this easily.
can we go around?
No. I'm afraid that's not so easy.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that he is distinctly getting closer.
All right,
And then
so what I need is I need a 20-foot radius. So if I center it here,
Hold up, let's see if we can just. Where the hell's the raid leader at?
He's still back in the room with the bomb.
The fuck, get up here, slacker.
Yeah, bitch.
Uh,
He's
anyway,
he is trying to figure out what the combination is.
I thought they agreed on not testing their luck with that anymore.
I know he's not punching random numbers, but he's
Anyway,
studying the sheet and stuff.
as he's getting suspiciously close, I'm
yeah.
going
So
to
when
I'm gonna take a hostile action.
Okay.
I was gonna cast.
okay, but he was
Hold
walking
on.
along this wall here.
And it's also a hostile action.
I know.
Listen, guys, I could solve this issue
You gotta clear
right here, right now, if you let me.
Makes sense.
Okay.
No, don't.
Solve the issue by making a worse problem.
No, the problems would be
Oh, I
gone
wasn't
in
selected.
about an instant. I don't know what you're talking about.
I wasn't selected apparently. Crap.
Robbie, if you're next to a nuke, how long do you think you have to be afraid of death? When
Just
it
enough time
like
to
when the nuke
survive.
is exploding? 0. You've got no time. You simply die. And thusly, there will be no more problems that come from this.
Yeah, it's
I will only be eliminating
what is
problems.
it? Your
Long
feelings
term.
This city is a problem and I will eliminate it as need be.
So Dion, you had a 6, right?
That's
Somewhere around
awesome. I've never seen that kind of. I'll have to
6.
look for it.
Robbie had a 16.
Where are your natural 20s? Hibis boy.
Fuck you.
Good.
So I will say, unfortunately, the guard did nat 20.
Yes, your jank rules on initiative come to light. Combat the.
Apparently, it's
Isn't- It's technically a surprise round, which means he can't do anything on his extra turn.
Multi sounds like he's gonna rule it as a nat 20. Means he gets an extra turn, meaning he nullifies surprise round.
Which really doesn't make sense.
Really doesn't, but how multi functions? His brain goes.
Well, what would happen on an extra turn is his turn would happen, he would be surprised, and then initiative would reset, and then everything would be the same, and there just wouldn't be any surprise.
Yeah.
Technically. But I don't.
Well,
Did we address this? I don't think we ever. No, we did not.
the question is, how would you guys want it ruled in the case of you guys being
Nat 20s and Nat 1 should not affect initiative more than order. That's my personal opinion.
Well,
In this case, I would want him. I would
You need any.
want to lose my first round on the surprise, because that's essentially eliminating the surprise, which means Nat 20 is still useful, because I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
okay.
There's no benefits gained.
So in that case, let's rule it as this. Turn order would be surprise round, any of the nat 20s, and then regular initiative. Does that work for you guys?
That is jank as fuck, but okay.
Whatever.
Okay. So, surprise round. His turn gets skipped. He is surprised. Is this guy's turn?
Grab him back and give me his helmet.
You need what?
Runs over.
I will see what I can do about that. Let me see if I can make that.
Is going to attempt a grapple. And why has the music stopped? Oh, I see why the music stopped.
Listen, guys, I'm ready to go whenever. I just need
Well, I can do something
just need the
about
signal.
it. That's where it's from.
I can solve all of the problems we're having
Hold on,
in
we
an
need to
instant.
decide which angle you're at, so we know if shooting is safe. Where are you
No,
at?
it's
The
not
answer is it's never safe.
Especially because considering
Okay.
these crates likely contain explosives of some kind.
I would be shooting more like into the center of the building, one way or the other. So if I shoot at the building, I am ending the problem of this city existing.
Yeah, pretty much.
um,
So.
all right,
he's-
sweet.
Let me do a roll for grapple. And because he's on your team, I'm going to undm the roll. That's a ouch. Oh!
Edgar.
The guy rolled the same thing. I rolled
They have the
2.
same mod?
No, the raid leader has a better mod, but
Well.
oh, that's good. Oh, that's funny. I like
Well, I'm
that.
going into speedrun.
Yeah, no, he grabs the guy.
It doesn't
He
work.
grabs
Also,
him and presses the
there's
chloroform
no
against his
way
mouth.
to
He also
say,
pulls him
"Oh, go ahead."
over so that he's kind of in the middle of you guys.
Hi.
He had a helmet. Give me his fucking helmet.
Yeah, he pulls the helmet off, and
Give.
besides the chloroform, he also has a knife to the guy's throat as a threat. And that will be his turn.
Okay.
So I was going to use hold person.
You still you about
You stop at
I have no idea what I just heard.
you still should
Stop.
maybe
Probably are.
I should also mention that he has a dark orange eye.
Hold
Start
person,
fucking
so
wailing
there's
on
no
him.
option.
What?
Listen.
You know, you don't deserve our wisdom.
Listen.
I'm tired and my internet is crap.
Listen, I can end all of the problems you guys are having right now. Just give me the signal.
Well, it might
Hold
happen.
person, he is a good idea on the grappled guy. A very good idea.
Okay, I will have him make a wisdom save. And he
Wisdom.
fails.
Does.
Paralyzed.
Having a
and he-
DC 19 spell save, pretty nice.
It is
gotta
pretty
say.
nice. Yeah.
Stealth save?
Ah, yes.
Spell save.
Oh yeah. See that spell
Well,
save.
oh, it was
spell
just a
save
weird
does-
pronunciation.
No, it was just weird, Mike. No, that makes more sense.
I honestly would not be surprised if it was both.
Quickly, I'm gonna say to us, I'm gonna put on his helmet. Hopefully, convince the others if they ask what's going on. Just
I am the guy I am him.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go like, yeah, I tripped. I'm all good. I'm gonna go check on.
Yeah, I just saw
the
coke
other
on the
guy
floor
in
and you
room.
know me. Had to snort it.
Fucking bonk his ass.
It is now Rocky's turn.
You know me, the coke
Hold
face.
up, why didn't the raid leader drag him away? He has more movement. Please.
Kind of mellow.
No, he does not actually, because he moved from here to grab to. No, sorry, he moved from here to grab him. Technically, the raid leader would only have been able to get here, as I counted as half movement to drag somebody.
Point taken.
Shit balls.
So he does not have any more movement.
What are you doing?
I just figured
Chaos
him.
blast.
You what?
You know, he
What do you
can
say?
he can chaos blast. That is something that he can do.
Oh,
No.
Okay, Rocky. Rocky,
do it.
Please put your Chaos Blast in the chat for everyone to see.
I
Do
don't know
it.
how to do that.
There's a little chat bubble that pops up when you hover over the Chaos Blast ability.
Where do I find that?
Here, let me...
Hey, Alanoff.
Say nothing.
It's been nice playing with you.
Listen, man, I'll
It's
just
been
do
nice
it
to know you,
myself at
Elder.
Oh,
initiative
you
count
don't-
0.
You don't have Chaos Blast written on your sheet.
No, I don't. But I know it's on the race.
It is on the race
That's
thing.
why I forget the. I never have it.
Okay, I'll
Yeah, let me pull up the races, I guess.
Here, I got it. Nargon exists.
That is true, Nargon does exist. 20-foot radius. So... Okay. Well... Roll me a D100, man.
But the beauty is I get to pick what goes on.
That's true, you do get to pick who the effect goes on.
And you get to know the effect before you choose.
Yep.
That is true.
Yep.
Or, what? Sorry, that's in miscellaneous, my bad. Miscellaneous, the Chaos table. Woo! Feeling healthy. Gain +1 max HP and heal 1 HP. So who gains a max HP, Rocky?
Let's do Broneus. Let's just because
Bronneus,
he's up front.
you gain a permanent +1 to your HP.
Yeah, baby. Chaos Blast was not as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like
thought
an
it would
AoE.
I thought it would just be an AoE Chaos everything, but
It-
no, that's the other one.
No, that's not what Chaos Blast is. Chaos Blast is actually really nice, and I'm kind of sad to see it
can still-
underutilized.
I can still end the campaign.
You can still end the campaign, yes.
That's not off the table. I don't, you know.
And you can still
No,
spend
I
now
guess
what? That
technically-
was your action.
Yeah, that was your action.
Yep. Well, I can move, right? So I'm gonna.
Yeah, because it should recoup.
I should mention there is a faint red energy that pops, though you could make me a stealth check, Rocky.
Do
I
do
wa-
that. Good, Rocky.
So it's less of him sending out a shockwave of chaos energy in this case, and more a case of him suddenly glowing with a red energy and
All yours should flush.
sort of directing it towards Bronneus. Bronneus, you glow for a second, and then you generally just feel kind of a bit better.
I like it.
Feel kind of bit better.
Yeah.
You.
Yes, indeed.
I've heard plushies before.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. So, Rocky, anything else you're gonna do on your turn?
Just like I
That's
heard
it.
Link.
Okay, cool. It is now Ayum's turn. I've realized that I need to get Ayum's sheet up again to see what he might be able to do.
Or I should say special.
Um, My brain just did a... I was like, technically he could just stab the lad with the Chaos Blade, but you know, I'm not gonna have him do that. Yeah. I am gonna have him... what would Ayum do? Let's say... Minor
He just
melody.
finished his semester, so it's probably about the right time. I have one thing to
I've realized that I don't have prestidigitation or thaumaturgy on his sheet, so he doesn't really know we
Okay,
wouldn't
I'll
really know
just
what
put
those
it in
do.
the
We-
DFC.
He has a whole 4 spells, Multi.
Though technically he has access to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has access to 9.
How?
I'll put it
5 of those are via minor melody.
Ah, yes.
He has a power.
3 cantrips and fog clouding gust of wind.
Yeah, I know, right? Super good spells.
Yeah.
I have 3 cantrips and 5 spells. And all I really do in combat is spells.
5 spells ain't bad.
I mean, we could have Ayum do his Scream of the Wind. No, I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna have
Again,
him.
because of me, Bralneus' arm is +1.
I'm gonna have him project sort of like a mental static into the brains of these two over here.
TV noises.
Essentially, just kind of like a faint kind of background noise to kind of distract them a little bit.
Fuck is he doing that?
You know, give him disadvantage on perceiving you guys,
Yeah, you just gotta make sure.
which would lower their passive.
Why the fuck is he doing that?
You okay?
Telepathy?
Someone was down the wrong tube.
What do you mean you can't do that with telepathy?
Telepathy isn't necessarily a two-way street.
What do you mean it isn't a two-way street?
It means just because you can receive doesn't mean you can give. And just because you could give doesn't mean you can receive.
He very much can give, though. That's how he talks.
Then why is it
He
that...
doesn't have offensive telepathy. He can't invade other
that
people's
why
minds.
is it
It's not a
that
part of his power.
constantly... What? Hold on. Why is it constantly it's specified that he can't that he can only receive but he can't give, in the form of every time we try to talk to him through telepathy, he's like, you can't do that. So what do you mean he can give?
He can project
Not
his
give.
thoughts.
People, but he can't have other people talk to him in telepathy.
Yeah.
However, that
Yeah.
doesn't mean he can just
Don't worry, it's-
go TV mode or microwave someone. That's not part of his power. Not really.
Okay, well, if you guys want to rule
probably
that,
should
that's,
decide to have some context.
I suppose,
That's it.
fine.
Last two. Last two.
One action.
Well, what would you guys have him do, I guess? Because
Well, he doesn't have shit for spells. So,
Punch.
just have him make an
Wall
attack.
of a guy.
Cry, honestly.
Action cry.
Okay, yes, Ayum action cries. Isn't crying a free action?
Oh, no, not in this case. Bonus action shit paint.
No, he uses his action to cry, he uses his bonus action to cry, and he uses like a dozen free actions to cry. And then he ends his turn.
No, bonus action to shit pant.
Okay.
Bro, minor melody isn't even from his power. It's from his race.
What?
No, it's because he didn't specify. It is from his power.
Oh, yeah, I didn't specify that. No, because that's
Well,
that's something that I added with the level up.
I was gonna say, as long as he's
Damn shame he doesn't have some psychic spells or something.
he's
Oh well.
Yeah, damn
Anyway.
shame that.
I mean, honestly, hideous laughter would make a lot of sense for him.
That's
That
fair.
would be bad here. That would immediately alert the other two.
I know,
Roll
but
nice,
still,
citizen.
it would make sense for his power.
Die, fucking die.
Both of those hit.
Alright, they're auto crits. Paralyzed.
Yeah.
That is true. That is a yikes.
check across the
So,
board.
29 and 27. 56, in other words.
That's a bro moment.
16, 26, and I don't think the 12 hits. So just another 26 on top of the 57. Making it 83. Sorry, I
Thank
just
you,
realized how
Holger.
fucking ridiculous that is.
Yeah.
Thank you, hold person.
Crits,
Crits,
with multi
constant
crunches crit,
crits. They're not proper crunchy. They're just max damage on the extra dice.
Yeah, they're crunchy.
They're pretty good. They're good crits. It's
They're good crits, but they're not crunchy crits.
But with
It's not
multi-attack
crits
and
where you
being
just
able
roll
to
minimum
crit-
To
and
be
deal
fair-
alright then.
Hold person is a nasty spell.
Yeah, to be fair, it is for the most part just hold person being absolutely disgustingly good.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
without hold person, that would have been
Alright.
23,
I take off my helmet, put his helmet on,
33.
pop my head over the over the thing. I'm good. I'm good. I fell. I'm good. Hit my leg. Ow. I'm good. I got this.
Did you say something, Jerry?
I fell. I'm good.
You're an idiot, Jerry. And that is what they say. And they go back to their cards. Don't be so stiff, Jerry. You don't have to go on patrol, you know. Nobody's gonna raid this place. It's got animal feed in it.
And that one bomb we don't talk about.
One bomb
What
that
about
they
the
don't
box
know
that the
of.
other guy's obsessed about? Doesn't he keep a weird notepad?
Yeah, but we all know that Steve's weird. It does have a bunch of weird markings on it, though. But anytime we try to take a look at it, you know how the boss reacts.
Yeah. Speaking of Steve, I'm gonna go check up on him. Okay, track him.
Steve's fine.
Hey, Dwar, I just found
Don't be
something
such
from
a
Civilization 6
stiff,
I think you'll
Jerry.
find very interesting.
Come hang out. We're playing cards. You want to join? We'll do in.
Yeah, I'll be there just a second. Okay, go, drag him.
So is this where I cast hold person at level 3 and hold person both of them?
No, it isn't.
Not yet, no.
All of you, undress him this instant.
Quickly,
Lead one.
undress him! Get him naked! Quickly! This is important to the
He's
mission, I
wearing
swear!
Armor. He's wearing armor. We need everyone on deck here.
Quickly, get him naked.
As fast as
It's-
possible. Rocky, we
Get him
need you.
naked.
What type of
So
armor is he
what
wearing?
do we roll to undress
No.
someone?
We're Rocky, we need you over here. What type of armor is he wearing?
He's just wearing some stock medium armor.
Okay, medium armor. All right. So medium armor. It takes one person 5 minutes to doff it. So, how fast can 5 people doff one man's medium armor?
1
Put
minute?
it onto me.
1 minute to take it off? Question mark? Because you got 5 times the people?
And if we don't care if it hurts him,
Hold on, guys.
45 seconds?
I know how to take his armor off in one action. Guys, I figured it out. I know how to do it.
Oh, it's so cursed, man.
So
It's a really
45
simple life
seconds if
hack
we
I
don't
learned.
care whether or not we hurt him.
If you don't care, probably
In
like
that
4
case, it takes
Wait, what?
45 seconds to doff this man's medium armor.
Oh, I'm
Um,
so out of it still. I'm
Keep in
waiting.
mind
Damn.
that damaging him will cause him to fail death saves. I guess he is
Well,
unconscious.
And then you stabilize him again.
I
No.
do not give a shit. Speaking of which, con saves. How many parasites he's got?
Oh,
He needs to make 3.
A 19 base roll, so like a 23.
It's a pass.
That's a bad.
Then a 16,
Is
then
someone
another
going
23.
is someone gonna try to heal this man or not?
The 16 total.
16
he-
total.
It was
I
it was
believe 16
non-lethal.
Say that again, Dion?
16 total fails. He has 1 parasite.
Okay.
Or two actually.
Still miss the test and give you some.
But
that-
he's stabilized.
Yeah, he's stabilized. He's not.
We're
dying.
ripping the armor off of him.
Yeah, ripping it up, and now you got to put it on Brolnaeus.
Actually, raid leader, do you want to take up this job while we still further?
Oh no. I'm not much for espionage.
Ah, shit.
Isn't that what you're literally doing right now?
Technically, I'm being sneaky.
Can't
I'm
the
not
deal
lying.
change no, wait, he's hold up. No, he can't talk normally, and they wouldn't be used to psych communicate. Fuck. I'm the only one.
I'll
I
go
can
ahead
trust
and-
Frederick worth of
I'll
shit.
go ahead and do it. Why don't you
No.
trust me?
I think you
'Cause
can
you're
have
a
popcorn
sl-
with nothing on it.
No,
I'm
because
doing
he's
it.
an idiot.
That's fair.
That too. Both are true.
But yeah, because Solarans on average have lower charismas.
That's so fucking stupid.
That's fair.
Alright.
But he literally has a giant arm made of God knows what.
That's also fair, actually.
Raid leader, you're the only one.
God,
I-
why do we
I,
keep talking about this? I can literally solve
Just
this
be
problem right
quiet.
now.
Be quiet. Put on the armor and play cards with them. All right? Distract them as we sneak by. We don't have a lot of time.
Okay.
You're the only one. You have to do this. Worst case scenario, we'll bust you out.
Okay. Yeah.
It'll
Fine.
mess with your heart rate.
And he puts it on, and you can tell that he's a fair bit bulkier than the guy,
Alright, Austin.
like a fair bit more muscular than the guy was.
Anyway, I dragged the naked body off to the C4 closet and
Yeah,
bring
I'll
back
set-
the other body.
The cat says that Shanti.
All right, your turn, Frederick. You can go on ahead. Frederick, you're gonna play the role of Steve.
Okay then. Joy.
Okay.
Also, you could
No, it's
just
meow.
ignore them for cards and take a patrolling route. It seems the type of thing the guy that you're disguised as would do. I'll leave it to your discretion. Anyway, I start ripping the armor off of the new body.
Okay. That one does take you. I assume are you all doing it, or are you?
No.
That guy just wants
The
love.
crossing guy needs to get going. It'll take us a minute 30 or so.
You see him before he walks around the corner. You kind of see him. Oh, do you talk like an idiot? But don't do it like that. Do it like a stiff.
Apparently, Luna tried sniggling up
Wait.
to
Shoot.
Shanti earlier. and was like, oh,
Hey,
no,
what do you guys-
I'm
what-
not
The
what-
wrong
this.
silent type.
They're
We didn't
smacking
talk
him.
to them earlier.
Yeah, you make a fair point. And yeah, he goes and sits down. He's out of your vision, and you don't hear him say anything. So
I have links through my purge links.
yeah, that's fair. Okay, fair. You see him kind of do a little wave. Oh, there you are. You get over here, Jerry. Come have a seat. What do you in? What are we playing? Oh, we're playing Go-Go. What's? Oh, it's like Go Fish, but except it's without fish. Go Fish doesn't. Okay.
No, Go Fish has fish in it. He's just never played it properly.
Gentlemen, let's roll. Up here.
Alright,
Okay.
slapping your bros with fish. Are you really playing?
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Also, Jerry, can you do a funny thing and teleport up to that like the chandelier up there?
Talks psychically to him. You don't have to listen to them. Just don't respond to that and play like you were playing cards with them.
Good plan. Jerry, have you been working out, bro?
Psychic, no response. Just nod silently. I've got you, bud.
He does so. You see him give him a faint little nod. Well, it's really paying off. Okay.
Alright. I want you to twist your whole body like you were leaning back in a chair and looking straight behind you towards out the window. I want to see if that'll draw both their attentions at the same time. If so, we're gonna move. Everyone, get ready.
You see him do so. He kind of leans back, kind of looks out the window. What's that? What's what? Then they both look out the window.
Go.
Is that a bird? Is that a bird? Oh, it's a bird!
But I believe. Come on, Rocky.
Yo, Jerry.
Oh,
No, Jerry.
no.
Yo, Tyson, what are you doing? There's a bird. Oh, wait, shoot, there's actually a bird.
Like apple chips.
A beard?
Okay, go. Hold on. Wait. Hold up. Pause. We need to move northward
Banana.
a little bit. I'll take one of my purgelings down here, and then we need to move up this way.
Also,
quickly.
now that I think about it, this right here, it is bright enough outside that you'd be able to see.
Noted. Alright.
For the most part back here, this is where you get the warehouse stacks. This is also essentially the same thing as what these would be. It's just a bunch of warehouse stacks.
Gotcha. Alright. Big boys coming here. These guys stand watch.
Oh shoot, there's actually a bird. What, didn't you see the bird? No, I saw the bird. Yeah.
I talk psychically. Ask them what type of bird do they think it is.
What type of
Never answer any of their questions further.
what type of bird do you think it is? I don't know. It's it's a very bright bird. So that's a really bright. Yeah,
That pony's going off.
yeah, you find all the explosives. There's a lot of them. There's like bombs, like smaller ones. There is like C4. There's legitimately a crate that has like 6 military style ground to air missiles.
Shove them all into the bag.
Yep, you put them all in the bag. They go in there. And
No sign of a paper though. That's understandable. Is that a door? Hold up. 1 second.
Also, wait.
That right there.
No, that is a window.
Yes, they are.
Are there any explosives other where my scout purgling is? Either of them.
Not really. There's for the most part a couple of a lot of crates, but you can tell
What's this over here?
that's a door.
Push it over a little bit.
I just realized that, oh shoot, you can see things clipping through the wall. That's my bad. No
You're
shoot.
really going through a lot of trouble for like nothing, you know.
You can open that door at all?
I kind of have a little bit, but I realized that when I was trying to make it earlier, I bugged it, so there's a bunch of little tiny
That
things.
was the look inside of the feet.
Blindside should have got that ass shit. It should have got that ass shit.
What about
Okay. Alright. For my scout purgelings, there's
So you,
there's a guard on the
keep
other
saying the
on the
feet,
out,
but what about the
outer door.
hands?
Are there any supplies worth of mention in this room right here?
For the most part, that's a lot of just feed. There's a couple of explosive barrels, but they're really they're
There
smaller,
she is, Star Returns.
and they appear to be mostly filled with gunpowder.
In that case, Does this window have an inner or outer latch? Hello?
Oh, I'm muted.
Hi.
Technically, these windows don't have any latches. They're not made to open. Get it?
Cut that wall right there.
Got it.
Oh shoot! Hi, Jet.
Nani?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
I'll make a small hole to start with, just to peek through.
Yeah. Let me just you don't really see anything outside. Well, I guess you do. You just see a wall that's about.
You're clear. I'm looking through the window. You're clear.
Don't tell him that.
Okay. I'll make a.
A small hole to the point where you can crawl through it. I imagine a small sized hole.
Yeah. Oh. Interesting. Okay.
What do you see?
Can I see him through the window?
Yes.
Nothing yet.
Move to the side a bit so we can start getting through.
See that?
Don't stop petting you, huh?
Peek around the corner. Don't I see anything?
Do you see anything?
Desperate he is.
No.
Anything that is of note, you would be able to see on the map.
Okay. I don't see anything
No.
Wait.
so far.
All right. My destroyers are gonna. What's this right here?
It's like a small outer building.
Oh, hold on. Do I hear anything?
Make a perception check, Mr. Double Nat Ones earlier.
What? That wasn't me. All right. I don't want to hear it. That wasn't.
You don't want to hear it. As a matter of fact, you won't hear it. You didn't hear anything. But that, on the other hand, is the opposite of a double net. And that's not quite the exact opposite, but you know, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
You can hear some fire crackling around somewhere around this corner.
There's a guard
Okay.
over there. I saw him earlier. I see him right now, actually, with my scout.
And you can see that he is currently, well, actually, they closed the door again. Stupid latch. Darn things keep opening. You know, they really ought to get those fixed. Yeah.
Ow. Don't. No.
There's a latch that's broken somewhere. Okay.
Eum, look at the map.
What?
I'll show you. So,
What?
there are two guards here and here. I
Okay.
scouted them earlier. Those are the ones that are talking. I partially opened this door,
That's my
and they
beard.
thought it was a loose latch.
Yes, that's my beard.
Ah, okay. Is this a door right here then?
It is, yes.
Oh, okay.
It does
Jinx.
honey.
I love how he said it the same way, too.
Have we been in said door?
No.
We have
No.
those guards definitely have line of sight on it.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Probably. Yeah, for
It
sure.
is not possible to sneak in there easily.
Easily would be the key word.
Okay, normally sneak in there. You can't just roll a stealth roll and hope for the best. They will see your ass.
So is this where I upcast hold person?
Okay, so we have a few options. We could give up on the Shunshun bomb, which is a bad idea. We haven't found nary a lick.
What about a Shunshun bomb? What?
Nuclear.
No, you know. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I've been lost in thought this whole time, so you're gonna have to
We've,
forgive me.
we're trying. It's got a 7-code password. None of us are hackers, so.
Yeah. I mean, I'm proficient in electronics, so maybe I could just, I don't know, guess the code.
Expertise in electronics, but hacking's an entirely different thing.
I mean, technically, you could make an electronics check.
Oh, fuck it. Let's bail on this then.
Alright.
We've got all the explosives in here, more or less.
You going back inside?
Wait a second, that's not a bird. That's a piece of plastic.
Oh.
Well, that's boring.
Where's the keypad that we were speaking of?
The no-no box is over here. In this room.
You know what, Jerry? Just for that.
And you see him point out. He just points at Jerry. Oh. And you see him like put his hands out in front of him, like, what the guys. And it telepathically projects. I can't see. I can't see anything.
It probably made you blind temporarily. Just wait till it wears off.
Can't see or say?
See.
Oh, okay.
Alright, what you need to do is turn your head very slowly to the left, like a creepy serial killer, and stare at him. I know you can't see him, but just look directly in that location.
And you do see him do so.
It's
Jerry?
one of those-
Jerry,
Oh, that's
are you,
a form of love.
can you? You see him
Oh.
kind of shy back a little bit.
Don't let up.
Jerry?
No, let up.
Alright, now slowly nod to him, and turn back to the game, and, you know, you can't see anything.
Whoa, wait! I got a better idea. And you see him slowly stand up, and put a hand on the table, and look down at the guy while he's sitting down. Just keep staring at him. Jerry? Jerry, that's kind of creepy, Jerry. Jerry, are you alright? Get me a drink. Oh, yeah, sure thing, Jerry.
Yeah, that's cool, Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna go with him.
Star?
No!
And they're cracking open this crate over here.
Well,
Let's
I
get
would
out of here, Jerry.
Skedaddle, Gary.
I still can't see anything.
I'm
Someone grab his
gonna
own.
have one of my destroyers take his hand by a pincer and guide him like a child. I
Okay.
imagine it feels horrible, but he doesn't have a say-so.
What do you need
Yeah.
to make them?
Yeah, no. So they
Is there a guy in there? Let's see a. Oh, is he dead?
he's
Did we-
unconscious. He's in.
okay.
He's also over here. They technically dragged him over into the corner. He's also naked.
He's in the drunk pose, you know, back up against the wall, head down to the floor, legs up in the air.
All right, where's this fancy keypad
Right
thing?
here.
So
All right,
Just-
you have proficiency, so you can give me the help action, right?
yeah, I could, yeah.
All right, guidance, please, Rocky. Rocky.
I think Rocky had to go.
Guidance me, NPC.
Oh no, wait, he's still here. You have a D4.
Rocky?
Okay, well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 39. Sorry, 38. My bad.
Math is hard. It's fine.
I got Rocky. Don't worry.
Okay. Bye. We'll be ending soon anyway.
Yeah, it won't. This session won't be going on for much longer.
Cool. Take it easy, guys. Be safe.
Sam, in the meanwhile, is pecking his teeth with an arrow, bored out of his fucking mind.
Ready to shoot. Waiting for the signal.
I mean, math is hard.
Math is
You know,
hard.
he could freely fire. We've
Somebody in my chat.
pilfered this.
Yeah.
We've pilfered this area of basically every explosive except the most dangerous one.
Except for the the bomb that could vaporize all of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm for.
I will use any and all technological tools at my disposal.
You do see as what is it? What's his name? His name is Kenneth, right? Or Keith. No, Warren. His name is Warren. Hello, thanks for the follow, man. Glad to have you. Wolfie Eye Patch, welcome. Anyway,
There's all that. That's really weird.
Yeah.
you see his Warren. Shut up. Yeah, you see his Warren finally starts like waving his hand in front of his face, and he takes the helmet off, and you see him kind of like blinking. Okay, I think I'm starting to get some sight back. Oh, that was weird.
I'm surprised you weren't able to resist it.
No,
Anyway,
that
shut up,
was.
I'm working here.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. So you pop the panel off. You start messing with the wires, and for the most part, you can tell that it's a pretty simple. It's looks simple on the outside security keypad. Once you start like poking and prodding, there's a brief second where you hear whoop 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 whoop, and like random beeps coming from it when you come into contact with certain parts. As if
Alarm is fucking bullshit.
no,
Why
it's
does it have an oscillating trigger.
it's the alarm is very silent or very quiet, as if it's like not as powered as it should be.
It's really bad.
Thank God for that communications expert outside.
That's not them. They can't mess with electrical signals. What's why is the alarm? And you see that there has been some previous tinkering with the keypad.
Oh, okay.
And also, I will
yeah,
say
from
that
the guy previous.
when you stripped this guy down, he was very clearly a Starine. He was very clearly a Starine.
You fucking nerd. I'm better.
You could tell by the size of his penis.
It was massive.
It was very small.
Hold the size of my magnum dong.
Yeah, the alarm appears to be depowered for the most part. But he couldn't get the case open. But you or not get the case open. You couldn't de-engage the electric or the manual locks. He got the electric one turned off, but
Why didn't I just use the sword to like cut the hinges off and open this thing?
Because that risks nuclear annihilation.
yeah, you don't want to put the sword anywhere near that thing.
Yeah. Well.
But yes, you do manage to.
Do I need more skill checks?
Nope, you disengage the electrical one just fine, and you see as the top of the case in tears, like some sort of thing from Iron Man.
Just
And
back
it
up a little
folds
bit.
back off to the sides and slides down, and inside, you see a empty space where there would have been a Chunja bomb.
I can tell.
And it appears it is not in fact in this container.
I feel like Multi retroactively removed it from there
Oh no.
because of the fear of what we might do had I had.
I look wide-eyed to Warren. That might be a
problem.
Yeah, I could see how that would be a problem.
Carry the star line on your back. I have a feeling he knows something.
Does Shun make a noise?
No.
Depends.
No?
Not really.
No.
God noises, perhaps.
God noises.
You know.
Do they make God
You take a
noises?
stick with with some shunshum tied to the end of it and bonk someone on the head. It makes noise.
That's fair.
It makes a very satisfying bonk.
Wait. Can sword detect other Shunshun?
It would be able to detect another red Shunshin.
Please no.
Well, maybe that's
It's a good idea
maybe
to
that's
see
what
if
the
it
bomb
does.
is made out of.
Bomb's
It
not
would suck
there.
if the bomb
Well, I know, but like if
is trying to
if he
detect
can
if it's not in that casing but is still here.
yeah,
And
if
if it
they
uses
like
red Shunshin.
stashed it or something. So
Yeah.
I see.
did Mr.
Look,
Sword?
if there was a red Shunshun bomb in there, there wouldn't be any delay from us hightailing it the fuck out of the city.
Well, the sword does detect some residual red energy from the inside of the container.
Oh, cool. Hey guys, guess what type it is?
Hey guys, you would hightail it the fuck out of the city.
That's even worse.
Yeah,
I think
it's red.
maybe.
A red Shunshun
Warren,
bomb.
can you carry this stupid ass star line on your back? I think he knows something.
Maybe we don't want to be in the city anymore, you know? Maybe. I've started considering the possibility that this city sucks ass and I don't want to be here.
You want to go back to the cave with all the mushroom
you know,
people?
I-
That sounds
Yeah, I
nice.
think the
You wanna just
cave was a
leave?
cool
I feel like
place.
leaving sounds nice. Yeah, cave was
Maybe
pretty
we
cool.
just go the opposite direction.
This is
From
Mission
here.
Complete for the time being. Let's get out of here.
Maybe we don't revolt. Maybe they're not that bad.
And
Maybe they're just exaggerating.
just
Actually,
just as
while
that,
they're doing that.
I should say no.
Fuck
Go back.
this
Go back
guy
to go back to
freaking-
the room. Go back to the room. Go back to the room.
Oh,
Go back.
oh,
Also, rotate your faces back, please.
no, fuck you.
What the fuck? What the hell happened to that? Yeah.
Anyway, just as that happens,
The sugar.
someone walks through the wall.
Oh.
And what do you guys think you're doing here?
I'm like I have a spray can in my hand, middle of spraying like a phoenix on the floor.
Nothing.
Tourism?
Yeah, that's a good try. I'll give you that one.
He pops out the hand cannon, spins it around his finger. Places
Oh,
it.
it's you, Mr. Sleepyhead. Did you enjoy your nap? We didn't want to wake you.
I actually wasn't really much of a sleeper. Well, I was a sleeper, but not in the same way.
What?
A sleeper agent? What the fuck is he saying? I think he's crazy.
So, tell me.
And you see as he pops the hand cannon back up to the Kenneth, or not Kenneth. Why do I keep saying his name? It's up to Warren's head. Pulls the trigger, and Warren's head is now bye-bye.
Wow.
Is it emergency,
Wow.
boys?
That's a hostile action.
That is a hostile
is.
action.
He'll have to do that on initiative, bitch.
Okay. Okay. Let me get the tracker back up and clear it.
So, guys, is this officially my turn?
Yes, you have permission.
I have permission!
You may join initiative.
You heard it here first, babies! I
Oh.
have permission!
Oh,
I mean, I got
Zero,
I
the
left
really
the
good
roll
list
funny, but I'm
overall,
joining
so-
back.
011, we're calling an airstrike.
I have permission!
I will
Goldie,
mention.
Give me command of Rocky Sheet. You're banned from using.
Hold on,
Why
hold
am I-
on. let's get dual confirmation. Let's get confirmation from
You know
everyone.
why
here.
you're banned from using characters as NPCs for the most part.
Well,
At least in combat.
Once.
Do I have everyone? Do I have at least enough people's permission to become the airstrike?
Yes.
That's one person. Anyone else?
Yes.
Are there any
You are
objections?
allowed to be.
I have
there.
no idea what you're talking about, so sure.
Well,
There
boys.
is no longer very much risk for you firing.
Oh, I deleted my token like an idiot. I'm stupid.
It's alright, you can just re-get your 21 back.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put my token up here. It doesn't matter. So it's somewhere.
Is Frederick,
So,
Frederick, you both have the same decks.
Frederick, what's your
I go first or hold person?
Hold on. Act. Sure. Fuck it. Why not? Doesn't matter.
You're allowed to crit, sir.
Oh, Robbie. You called in the airstrike.
You have to give it permission to crit.
Yeah, but the guy with the hand cannon's going first in initiative.
Yeah,
we
it's fine.
we can kiss Warren's beautiful head goodbye.
Yeah, that's all that means. It's fine, honestly. Sucks, but oh well.
You see, okay, so has everyone rolled? Everyone's got their initiative?
Yep.
Oh, we need Rocky's initiative, actually.
No, you need to switch me and Frederick, too, in the initiative.
That's fair.
Oh?
Dude, Rocky got a 25. What
I don't
spells
know
does Rocky have?
I
Hold
don't
on,
know
hold
what
on.
Rocky could do.
It depends on what spells Rocky has, is the thing.
Okay.
Rocky, what spells do you have?
Oh, he's not here.
I know, I'm saying that to myself as I'm looking through his spells.
Oh, I see.
You're in control of his character.
Real quick, reset the
It's
initiative
better than
tracker.
multi.
So
No.
I'm above Elna. I just switched it to a 22
Yeah,
to make
22
it
is fine
easier.
here, honestly.
No, fair enough.
So, I've got bad news. Rocky doesn't have a way to stop Warren from dying.
Rocky could try to steal the gun.
He doesn't have a lot of strength.
Rocky's got a moment to try, and I think that's all he needs.
Yeah, he could like impose disadvantage on the attack or something. But...
That's also true.
In the split seconds of decision Rocky has.
Rocky is a winged creature. He could literally fly in front of the dude's
No,
face.
there isn't a distract action or anything.
In the few moments Rocky has, before something horrid happens, he's going to go and try to yoink this man's gun.
Okay. Have him make a contesting check.
Of what?
I would
I
say.
did.
I would say either. I'd say just a straight strength, or you could have him do a strength check to pull the gun out of his grasp, or do a dex check to try to knock off his aim.
I couldn't try to. I couldn't try to grapple check the gun away.
That would be a.
That would be
contested
athletics.
strength check.
That's an athletics.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
would
giving
be
you.
better.
I'm giving you the option to use dexterity because he has a much higher dex.
Yeah, I want to use dexterity then. So is it just raw or?
For this, I suppose you could like use acrobatics, but
sleight of hand. Yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily know if it would be slight, but
How many times has Rocky used lucky so far?
once.
Once.
He's got 2 uses left.
Well,
All
there
right.
you go.
I'm All right. So sleight of hand, and to be clear, it's sleight of hand, not acrobatics.
We could use sleight of hand, yes. Though I will say, well,
It should be a skill check versus a skill check, so like athletics versus sleight of hand, or athletics versus athletics. It really shouldn't be a raw stat. We have to assign
Yeah,
it
that's-
something.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to figure out is which one it would be. If it would be acrobatics,
Acrobatics,
or sleight of
then?
hand.
I would say, roll against his to hit.
That's no.
That no,
No.
no.
For him, it would no matter what. be
Also,
athletics.
what the hell would I also roll? That's what I'm still trying to get here.
Yeah. We could use sleight of hand.
I would rule this as contesting athletics, to be honest.
Oh. But that,
It's
Well,
a
if I-
grapple.
If I'm allowed to use dex, then wouldn't it be acrobatics?
yeah, let's say
Technically.
acrobatics.
All right. So
Acrobatics versus athletics, then, or
Yep.
I think
Yeah.
it would be his choice of acrobatics or athletics on
That's
that
fair.
guy.
that's fair enough.
All right, are you ready, Multi?
I have already made my rolls.
Hold on. Rocky messed up.
I will mention
I'm looking through things real quick.
this will be a rather hard DC to beat.
He has
Question.
those.
What's your question?
What's the red sticker do?
It nat one someone.
We could save his life with one red sticker.
Well, technically, that was before the initiative, as that was the hostile action.
No, that's not how hostile actions work. The second he started to put his gun up to Warren's head, it started in.
Initiative started, yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's why we can't just hold person and then gang up on them when initiative starts.
Yeah.
When we try to hold person someone, initiative starts.
You're gonna
Surprise
ruin,
is a whole different thing.
you're gonna ruin
And
the
this
intro.
wasn't a surprise.
I could use one of Rocky's stickers. I believe he has.
He does have stickers, yes.
Rocky, that's using it without permission is not okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you use a red sticker from him, I'll just give him a red sticker because I got 2. So
Alright, in that case, then yeah. I will red sticker this fucker, and then make my acrobatics check.
Okay, he nat ones. You see as
Rocky has a gun!
yeah, no, he drops the gun, and you see him attempt to dodge by going intangible, and in doing so, all the armor falls off.
you fucking idiot.
He's naked!
And underneath,
My, you're pantsless.
underneath, you see a black eye.
A
Okay.
black guy?
Black eye.
Black.
Oh,
I'm
meaning-
not scared of him.
that makes more sense.
Meaning
Yeah,
probably contact.
Specifically purple black.
Yeah.
So what? He's
Almost
blue-eyed, wearing
certainly
black
contact.
Why the fuck is this guy here?
The gun's knocked out of his hand. He has no armor.
Anyway,
He's not naked, I will mention. He's wearing a sort of underneath the armor, funnily enough.
I wanted
He's
to
wearing
see
what
his
appears to be
underpants
PJs.
Before we all die.
Didn't his AC just drop drastically now too, since he's not wearing
Theoretically,
armor
yeah.
anymore?
Theoretically.
So Rocky's used his action. Does he have anything for his
And
bonus
he
action?
moved like 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
You still have
Rocky is going to pick up the gun.
Yeah.
Rocky's going to pick up the gun, and I think perhaps now it's just hoping for the best.
probably fly away.
Also, is this guy Starrine or
His race is ambiguous.
okay?
Oh.
So he's probably more than likely just a shit.
He does not distinctly look like any of the 4 races.
I've got a bonus action.
How high up is the ceiling of this place?
Yeah.
Like 20 feet.
You'd fly up with the god.
He's currently intangible, so I don't think he'll be able to make an opportunity attack against you.
Oh yeah, probably at least not a good one. Also, since he doesn't have a fucking his main weapon by the looks of it.
He's
yeah.
going to use his.
In all honesty, that was his reaction, probably.
He's going. Yeah, he's going to use his reaction to raise his hands.
Oh, he just surrendered?
Is that
No.
surrendering or?
That is a sort of. Well, I should mention nonchalantly raise his hands.
He is not
Kind of like.
surrendering.
I don't know. It is definitely. It's supposed to look like a surrender. It looks like a surrender.
No, he's calling on a fucking spirit bomb. I ain't that stupid. I know how this shit
Insight
works.
check.
Insight check.
I think insight. Yeah, fuck this dude.
Everyone but Aelnoth can insight this.
I think he's surrendering.
Broneus?
It's a 24
You
and a 27.
you think he is charging an attack?
Honestly, he might be.
Frederick and Aelnoth can't, but Frederick, he is surrendering. He doesn't look like he really cares that he's surrendering, or really cares either way, but he is surrendering.
So Rocky knows he's surrendering too.
Did you roll for?
Yeah, that's what the insight
how come
was.
we didn't feel this guy's presence earlier?
Huh?
When he was sleeping, we should have felt the presence of a black eye. Do we still not feel the presence of a black eye?
You still feel nothing.
It's probably because he's wearing fucking contacts or some shit.
And Rocky's just going to fly.
Unless like a secondary part of his powers, he can hide his presence because of the intangible thing.
You can adjust.
Rocky's gonna fly up and not let this man get his gun back and then end his turn.
Okay. Well, it is now this guy's turn. And yeah, he's gonna raise his hands, and he's gonna... Oh man, I was gonna have such a nice entrance as well. Shucks. Alright. Can I speak, please?
I'll go get some
Who the fuck do you think you are?
The
Also,
embodiment
what's
of
with
death.
the contacts?
or at least the granite to make
The embodiment of death. You just surrendered, and you're calling yourself the embodiment of death.
I'm not bragging, I'm being literal.
No, he's not.
Here, let me just...
I doubt seeing his power, tying him up won't do much.
And I do a JoJo pose, and I'm the embodiment of plague. Oh, woe to me and my blackish purple contacts.
Here, let me show you. And he points
You
at...
really don't have to. Honestly.
Gralneus, he points at you and your heart stops.
Yakers.
Huh.
And then he walks over to you, places a hand on you, and it starts beating again. It's just for demonstrational purposes. Because it's funny. Also, you mentioned the aura? The presence hiding? Contacts?
I never talked about that. I talked about
He
contacts.
looked. You mentioned contacts, and he looks over to you because you mentioned it as well.
You think I was talking in his head?
Oh, fair enough. So, did anyone mention contacts out loud?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, fair enough. Sorry. Here, let me just. And you see him kind of close his eyes for a second. And suddenly, there is a localized blast of power. I need all of you to make me con saves.
Yep.
No.
Except for him.
Except for
He's
him.
a
He doesn't need to. Aelnoth does not need to.
Didn't we give him the okay?
We did.
I-
It just
Yeah,
hasn't been
Aelnoth
yet.
does currently have an arrow like fully pulled back.
Oh, that's really good for me. That's a good
It's just
concept.
that turn order still hasn't moved much.
He's not gonna quite shoot since it seems like something else is going on. However, there is an arrow notched and definitely ready to fire if need be.
Yeah, you guys very much see.
So we're currently waiting for this guy's action as he keeps talking instead of continuing turn order.
But yeah, no, you all managed to hold on to your lunch or dinner rather.
Fuck are you in this pumpkin ass town?
Dimner.
Because war is here. Well, not here right now, but, you know, his influence is.
Do I know who that is?
Yes, the man.
Oh. I'm just tired.
Wait, so are you working for him, or are you going to kill him?
Why would I work for war? And no,
The
I'm not...
embodiment of death.
It is fair. Ehume has a good point, to be fair.
We're clearly not we're not on good terms with war, or whoever is working with war.
Wait, his name is War?
Yes, that's his name.
They're the Four Horsemen.
Yeah, it's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Lord Death, Pestilence, and I forget the other fucker.
Plague.
One of them's up in Solar.
Not plague. Sorry. Famine. And how do you know that Famine's up in Solar?
I don't know exactly where
We don't. I lied.
Well, I see one of my brothers in you.
Now I do. Now I know.
Oh yeah, that's
And so I figured that I'd reveal myself, son of Pestilence. Well, not son, but you get what I'm saying.
Are we out of turn order at this point?
I don't know. Are you guys still wanting to be aggressive?
I don't feel like we.
I've got an arrow notched. I'm fucking ready at the go ahead.
We're
So
definitely not putting the weapons down, but
That's fair. That's fair.
I think it's talk time.
Yeah, it's talking time.
I feel like I would only. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I am going to cast Detect Thoughts on Death itself.
yeah. I'm for this.
Okay. I will have him make a wisdom save.
Did he fail?
In that one.
Yeah, baby.
That was the only
It's
way
good.
that you guys were actually
Man,
gonna
I can't
get
wait till I
that.
get home and
Holy
have a
crap!
bagel.
No,
I really want a bagel with cream cheese.
I'm screenshotting
Man.
that. That is gold.
I wonder what I'm gonna eat tonight. Maybe
Oh man.
these people in front of me.
I want to see this. I want
Thankfully,
to
they
see
can't
the
detect my
roll.
thoughts. Thankfully, they can't detect my thoughts, so they have no idea that I want to eat them for dinner.
That isn't that one.
That is a nat one.
Does he pass?
No.
No.
That nat one as I mentioned, that nat one is the only reason that he did not pass.
Yeah, so they would only have to. I mean, it's great that you rolled it because I was going to do it anyway. But they only have to roll it if I delve for deeper thoughts. Detect thoughts, I automatically get surface thoughts.
You delve deeper, though.
I do. I obviously do.
And you very successfully do. Your mind is
Gain
flooded.
insight into its reasoning, if any. Its
Yeah.
emotional state.
Yeah, yeah.
And something that looms
How's he
large in
feeling?
its mind, such
How's
as
he
something
feeling?
it worries
That's a
about,
good one.
loves, or hates.
Hold on. What does he love?
People.
That's a good question.
Huh.
Interesting.
He loves people. He feels a little bad for temporarily killing Bronneus. He feels a little disappointed that his joke kind of did not get to happen. But otherwise,
Was he gonna kill Wayne and then bring him back?
Yeah,
Is that what was he gonna do?
Precisely what was gonna happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
He was gonna blow his head open for funsies and then resurrect him somehow.
Oh yeah, his healing powers are that of something that nobody else on the planet has.
A god, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, currently his intentions are to talk. He wants to talk.
Okay.
He's also incredibly worried about the state of Cross right now. He feels kind of bad that he is not entirely doing his job. He always feels bad when he's not doing his job. Except for that nap. He is kind of glad that he finally got a nap for the first time in a couple hundred years. And you see millennia, and I mean trilivore millennia of history.
No, he doesn't peer that far.
Oh, it doesn't peer that far?
He can't see memories. No.
Oh, can't see memories.
No.
Okay.
It's just thoughts.
Just thoughts? Okay, never mind then. Yeah. No, but you see thoughts of war, a massively large lad who wreaks havoc upon the land.
No, he does know that I probed his mind.
Oh yeah, he would have known anyway.
Even with just the surface thoughts?
Even with just the surface
Yeah,
thoughts.
no. The detect thoughts, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's they only know if according to the
spell
page, they know if you delve deeper, and whether they pass or fail, they know.
But he has a shielding power, but he's letting you see his thoughts.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
He wants you to trust him. That is another one of his intentions. He does want you to trust him.
Do you have a name other than Death?
Probably a little old, I'm gonna be honest.
Not really.
Let's call you D-Dog for now.
I was gonna
I like
say
that.
Steve, but
Nah, Steve's him, and he points over at the guy, the star-eyed.
Oh, is he with you?
No, I don't know the
Speaking of
man.
which, he's gonna have a hell of a tummy ache whenever he wakes up.
Oh, yeah.
No. Don't do anything to him. He deserves it.
You know, fair enough.
Oh, I don't suppose you know anything
It's
about
not like
the,
they'll do anything unless he dies. So.
Oh, about the Shunshin bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's as far as I can tell in the main mayoral office.
And they must have moved it recently.
They did. They moved it earlier today, actually.
Ah, fuckers.
In a shipment of animal feed.
That is highly suspicious that they would choose the same day that we decided to come in here.
I mean, I suppose it could be suspicious, yes.
It's probably just a coincidence.
Yeah.
Either way, D-Dog, we're with some people who don't like the mayor, and we really, really must be going.
Oh, don't
mission
worry.
complete and all that.
I've put us in a time bubble. No one can get us in here.
I see. Well,
How do you think I talk to people before they die?
How is the sword affected by the
Red
time bubble?
Inducing insight, D-Dog.
That's a good question. How is the sword affected by the time bubble?
The sword is within the time bubble, and so is unaffected.
Okay.
Anyway, what did you say, Dion?
A dread-inducing piece of insight, D-Dog. Anyway, my name is Brawlius Tibus.
Brawlius?
And, that over there is Warren. Say hi, Warren.
That's Death.
Over there's the guy you were about to kill.
Oh, where? We're all
Yeah, we've been over this already. Yes,
We've been talking about this.
Yeah.
Hurry up, shit the rest of your pants, and get over it.
Like, so that's Death. Death.
Yes.
Oh, I have a good question. Were you ever close to visiting me when I was younger?
Pants already.
No, but I did visit that cavern a lot.
Yeah, I figured.
And I apologize for your loss.
And
And
you know,
you feel a genuine feeling of care coming from him. He does genuinely feel sorry for you.
wait, technically,
I'm
hear
going
me
to
out.
have
We've met before.
Aelnoth know that he is not to shoot that arrow.
Arrow is still loaded, baby.
Alnoth is currently locally frozen in time.
Yeah, Elnoth
More
has,
than
yeah,
can
I
have.
just remembered that.
Elnoth can do nothing.
Yeah, so technically, we've met before, or at least you've met.
I have
Moi.
met you before, yes.
Yeah.
I've met all of you before, except for that one. And he points at Rocky.
It figures.
Haven't met him before.
I don't recall meeting you.
Well, okay, so he does the time bubble thing, so he's there. You just don't know it.
Yes, exactly. And I can choose specific people to include in the time bubble. Those two, and he gestures at the guards, those two aren't included.
Well, they're taking a nap regardless.
I feel like being that smart, you would catch on to these things at some point. But
I met him before. Like, what? He could, like, even if he
You
chose
can't
to not
just put
include me in
two
the
and two
time bubble,
together?
I doubt I've ever met him regardless. In the same area.
How it goes is that he has met you, but you have not met him.
Remember
in
when
a
you
specific-
burned your purgeling to power yourself? I was there.
wait, I thought those things don't have souls.
They have
don't.
souls. They inherit them from the beings they consume.
That
That's
just
ethically questionable, but I won't get. You know,
Hmm.
contemplate that later. Not that I care.
Yeah. No, you see, the reason I feel comfortable killing and bringing people back is because I can kill without removing somebody's soul from their body.
That's still, you know, many questions, not enough time for answers.
There's plenty of time for answers, but we have different topics to focus on
I
right
don't want to ask the questions.
You need not to. I hear them. I will not answer them, but I hear them.
Ugh. I don't appreciate that one.
So, D-Dog, quick question.
Fucking.
What is your
You
question?
guys should guilt trip
Could you
death.
please help me? Could you please help me try to understand the workings of this time bubble? Now that could potentially be turned into some kind of enchantment for my pal.
Fuck off.
You know, cutting through time seems pretty
Seriously.
interesting.
You are an idiot.
Exclude
through
him
and
from the
through.
time bubble. Exclude him now.
He blinks, and Frederick, you see as everything passes in a flash.
There's a giant grin on Frederick's face. A giant sarcastic grin.
But yes, Frederick is now no longer included in the speed bubble.
Perfect.
Alright. So, clearly you've appeared for some reason. I guess it has to deal with Death, War's apostle here, the mayor.
probably
Yes.
the bomb.
And also him, and he points at the Starine. And Eum, he's still allowing you to read his thoughts, I will mention. He feels an extreme sense of embarrassment when he gestures at the Starine.
Is that like your kid or something?
No, it's one of my self-proclaimed acolytes.
Ah.
They call themselves Reapers. They're not. They're just going around and killing people.
What a bunch of douche.
I know, right?
Man, he sure fell like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, no, they're not very strong. But they do know somewhat about what's happening in Crosshair, which is why they're attempting to sabotage war. He was trying to get that padlock open. Trying to get the bomb out. But they had already moved it without his knowledge, so. I mean, valiant effort, but
Should I, like, stop him from killing any more people by killing him? Or
I
is he
mean-
like,
See, I was thinking about that too. Like he kills people, but he was
He-
technically trying to help
He
against.
actually, that one specifically hasn't actually killed anybody.
Huh?
But
Oh, okay.
no,
well.
he doesn't deserve
he's
the death
he's
sentence
too
for
much
now.
of a coward to kill anyone.
He's still, I'm not removing the parasite.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, no, the man's still a douchebag, and I don't like the Reapers. It's like you know when somebody puts words in your mouth? They're doing that, but with their actions.
You've appeared for some reason, which means either you're toying with us or you need us for something.
I
Let's
need
take
you
your choice.
because of the fact that we four horsemen have a truce. We cannot directly interfere with each other's actions. I mean, none of them can interfere with mine anyway, but you know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want us to be proxies?
essentially, yes.
We were doing that anyway.
I just thought I'd let you know that you do have quite the backer. Also, if you guys want to go grab a drink or something, I need a break.
I know a pretty good place just to grab sodas. I think it was actually just some dude's house. But,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Oh, yeah, Robert.
Oh, is he dead?
No, Robert's fine.
Oh, okay.
His sister died in the event, though. Or Robin. Sorry. Retcon, he said Robin. He would know Robin's name.
Okay. Yeah, obviously.
He knows everyone's name. He's dead.
How would we get in touch with you again if we want?
Oh, kill yourselves. Sorry, that's a little joke.
The little joke we have in my inner circle of just me.
That's pretty much how death operates. Yeah. I don't. Sorry, I
Don't tempt me.
I don't talk to very many people who aren't dead, so no, I mean, yes, you could kill yourselves and I could just bring you back, but
Oh,
Guys, I
just
know how we can
ma-
escape every situation.
Made me think of another good question. Does being dead on the inside count?
that's called depression and no.
Seek mental help.
See, yeah, what he said.
I mean, he's seen what I've been through. You know, well, actually, you've all seen what I've been through for the most part, as far as I remember now.
I wasn't there for a lot. I remember a weird crystal and some memories flashing by, but nothing other than that.
It was not a good time. No, it was not a good time.
No,
I
it was
imagine your
not.
backstory is tragic and horrifying, and I feel.
Oh, it is. Yes. No.
Yeah,
Yours
it's-
isn't.
it's-
Yours isn't great, but it's definitely better than his.
It turned a corner once the
depressing.
gnomes found me, but you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I should probably get about
Okay,
to destroying all
enjoy.
the prisons on the earth.
Hopefully he speaks for you.
Might not be
What?
the best idea, but
Gonna fight
you
death
know, I
now.
see where you're coming from with that.
Good night, Legend.
I'll
Got so
probably
much
die
fun
in
on
the
your
process.
boulevard.
It'll be okay.
I could see that happening, yeah. In which case, we would meet again.
Wait, so if I kill a bug,
Just need to assemble now.
Yes,
do you appear?
actually. I do.
How do you deal with that?
And he actually just starts sobbing.
Oh,
Wait. Do single cell organisms have souls?
Yes, they have souls.
I'm gonna go up to him and give him a big hug once he starts crying. You know.
It's so stressful.
Everything will be fine if you just stop being a little baby.
Thankfully,
I'd hug you. I'd hug you if I could, but you know how it goes.
You know how it'd be.
Thankfully, my powers do make it rather simple for me to. Well, I wouldn't say simple, but they do make it a lot easier. Time travel helps. As does the ability
Yeah.
to clone myself. And you see is
Oh.
there's now.
Time police, assholes.
Yeah, they can't touch me.
Yeah, technically, if you're always frozen in time, is there time police?
They've tried to. I've seen a couple of them without them, dying.
I don't understand why they even would attempt.
They stopped after their a couple months after their founding. But they realized that they only stopped because they finally got the ability to read whether or not time travel was actually going to screw with the timeline. I don't screw with the timeline, because I am inevitable.
Some of this.
Yes, you're
Snaps
definitely.
fingers, everyone dies.
All right,
And-
D-Dog.
okay.
Hate to cut this meeting shorter than it already is, but we do have a revolution to go lead.
Yes.
I mean, technically, nothing's changed on the outside. I'm just saying.
I will let you know
Well,
that if
time has passed in here. My hair is getting grayer by the moment.
no, it's not. Your bodies physically aren't aging.
I think he meant it metaphorically.
It's a euphemism.
Oh.
It's a euphemism? What?
Is that the wrong word?
Yes.
Euphemism refers to sexual ones.
no, real
technically,
smart. Real
no,
stupid
not
with words.
euphemism itself, but that would be innuendo that refers to something.
Oh yeah,
sexual.
my bad.
Yeah, no,
But still.
euphemism isn't. It's not a great use of that word, but
It is a valid one.
it's valid, not good.
Yeah. Hence
Could've
why,
done better.
hence why we were like, but yeah, no.
So rhetorical was the word.
Should you need me again, just call me
Yeah,
D-Dog,
don't worry,
I
I'll
guess.
snap my neck right away.
I'll just find a bug or something.
That's fair. And thankfully, I don't have to have conversations with insects. I can. I don't have to though. Technically, I don't have to have conversations.
Anyway.
No, they really don't. Mostly just, the concept of death flashes into my mind, and I'm like, yep, that's me, and then I take their soul.
Yep, that's me. Die.
Does this sword have a soul?
More than I can count.
Oh, okay. Well, that's...
Though,
Maybe count
Actually,
higher.
Can I ask you a question about that about that sword? Is it a Gao?
millions
feel
upon
like-
trillions of them.
Oh.
Ah, that's less. It's more than one? No, that's a pain.
What do you think it's made of?
Gunshum?
Yes, and what do you think Shunshum's made of?
I can't remember what it
Oh,
said
wait.
that it was, but
Yes.
Yum would remember what it said it was.
Normally it's made of non-sentient Gao, but this one was made by Johnny himself.
Would you like to take it off our hands?
No, I don't want to touch that thing.
Yeah, could you imagine if Death failed to the
I
sword?
wonder why he doesn't want to touch the sword.
Be epic if Death failed the sword saving throw. And
Death would
fucking...
literally kill everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep that thing away from me.
Yeah, it's okay. It just kind of it hangs out with me because it wants these guys, so I'm a proxy basically.
Well, you're about to be a proxy again, should you accept my offer.
Well, I mean, we're already doing it, so yeah, we'll accept.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I feel like we're already buddies.
And
you know,
also, could I? And he kind of like puts his like hands together, kind of like a pleading thing. Could I convince you to disband the Reapers as well?
when you say
Those guys,
disband.
If we run into them, yeah, sure.
Thank
we
you.
got that guy, Steve. Yeah, Steve.
They don't seem the
Technically,
kind
his
to have-
his actual name is Starbon, but you know.
I thought you said his name was Steve.
They call him Steve. That's what his alias is.
I don't think they're the kinds to have an HQ, but if one of them
They
starts
do
taking lead
have
in the
an
most,
HQ,
then-
Okay,
actually.
see, there you go. We
Probably
just
deal with
interrogate
them.
this guy. It's fine.
If only I could ask, is the HQ in a graveyard?
It's below one.
Oh my god.
I'm no longer in the time bubble.
Yes, I
Like
know
made a
that,
dumb
and
joke.
I said that out of character.
That's fine. We'll just interrogate him later. Like I got the whole detect. I can read the mind
Detect
sometimes.
Steve's thoughts.
Detect Steve's thoughts specifically.
Only his.
But yeah,
That means death name is Steve. There we go. We got
Oh my
it.
god! We got his name, boys! Go, go, go!
but yes.
I do have a question.
Hmm?
You said I was a son of plague. Obviously not biological.
Oh no,
Instead of-
biologically yes, just not direct.
Then how come my father, or my uncle, or my grandfather mutations like this? It's like my
Late-
power is trying to kill me.
It's called your power is latent.
Well, like lame tint.
And
Ayo.
the negation that they
Out of the bubble.
the power negation that that they applied
I
for,
have
on
been out
you
of
when
the
you were
bubble.
younger was actually it was both to stop you from using it on other people and to save your life. Because your power is slowly killing you.
Well, there's no cuffs on me any longer. So,
Yep. And it will continue to grow until it eventually consumes you.
might as well get to business before that dread comes.
It's all of us, those of us who have had children, have had to make their abilities latent lest their power destroys them.
Man, I really gotta step up my game of getting rid of all the prisons. I'm gonna die soon.
Next,
That's
you're gonna
not
tell me I'm a son of death, right? Ha ha ha.
No.
No.
Damn,
I-
has hope.
I am the reason that we figured out that we had to make abilities latent. I was the first one of us to have a child. His abilities literally killed him on birth.
That's a little weird, but
That could,
alright, you know.
Not.
Couldn't you sustain him in a weird cycle of undeath? Would that be hell or like?
That would be hell, yes.
Oh, I see. Well,
Yeah, but couldn't you like if he killed himself with his power, you can't bring him back with your power?
No.
Huh.
I don't think you realize powers get progressively stronger the more generations there are. Any of our children would have abilities stronger than us. Well, stronger than... I don't know. We've also gotten stronger over time, so...
I'm a point at Rocky and just think death. Did you die?
No.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
Said for sure.
all right. Well, if you happen to be in the neighborhood of Pestilence, do tell my dear old Gene father that I'm gonna go do some shit. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if you find him, let us know.
Find who?
Pestilence.
Oh, okay.
We don't know where he went.
Good to know famines and solar though.
You can't
Yes.
scry on him or anything?
No, he's not on this plane of existence so far as we can tell.
And
Ah.
war is in Cross, and you're just about everywhere.
I am literally everywhere, yes.
Mm.
Though I am staying in Cross a lot more recently to, one, collect all the deaths that war is causing, and to try to convince my grandson to disband his little group of followers.
That's your grandson?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the leader
lead-
of the Reapers.
Oh, sorry.
He thinks
That'd be
he knows what he's doing, but he doesn't have a clue.
I don't suppose you know where the hideout is, just to like move things along a little bit.
Yes, I do.
Okay, where's that at? Just so we
Yeah,
can.
just mark it on my multi-tool.
Here, I'll just do this. And he waves, and you can see it in your minds.
Ah, that works.
How do you think? That's how I get people's lives to flash before their eyes.
Oh, when I die, please don't.
I'll skip the bad parts.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I do that anyway. I want to make sure that their passing is as
What if
peaceful as
all
possible.
of it's a bad part?
No, the gnomes were cool. It was a little boring, but they were cool.
I don't know. Some of them
No,
were
but I'm
pretty
just-
radical, actually.
I'm just wondering though, like all of it's bad.
I said most.
Then death comforts you as you pass. He holds you.
I embraced death before I was dead.
Yes, you did.
Not a lot of people could say that. No one's gonna believe me either.
No one will believe you besides the people in this group.
Any more questions for D-Dog? Are we good?
I can't really think of anything else for death itself.
I will say, the Reaper's headquarters is in the middle of the Ashlands.
How fun.
Great. Oh, actually, I just thought of one. When plants die, or trees.
I do have to be going. I promise.
The reason you come and seek my love.
Yeah, I guess we can answer this last question. Plants sort of have a collective soul. They literally just immediately recycle their soul into the nearby plants.
Like a mother nature thing.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's why it's also easy to return animal souls. Animal souls just return to the planet.
Okay, well.
Though, if an animal and human have imprinted on each other, I do sometimes allow the animal soul to leave with the person when they die.
Okay, that's all I need. Well, actually, well, no, because that's time bubbles are weird.
They are, yes. Anyway, I must be going. And you screwed up my entrance, man. And he points up at Rocky. Just, why'd you gotta do that?
You want your gun back, by the way? Or?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It was all an
Rocky
illusion.
wants to keep the gun.
And he waves his hand and the armor and the weapon just...
Rocky would like the gun back.
They weren't real.
Rocky would like a real gun.
That is something Rocky would probably do.
Besides, guns aren't really my weapon of choice. I think you know what is.
They are Rocky's.
Is it the generic scythe?
Don't call it generic.
I mean, what else would you call it?
A war scythe is what Death would use.
I call it a death scythe, not a war scythe. Thank you very much.
It would be, by definition, a war scythe.
What's the difference between a death scythe and
Technically, my weapon of my weapon of choice is kindness. But anyway, that being said, I shall bid you all adieu. And with that,
You don't know what language that is.
you all
could
find
probably kill people with kindness?
he does. That is his actual weapon of choice. And he's gone. You guys find yourselves back outside of the time bubble. Though, from what you can tell, there is no notable difference.
I too use my.
Personally,
kindness as
I
a
think
bludgeoning
my
weapon.
joke was pretty funny. It seems Death didn't agree with it.
No one agreed with it. Sorry to
I
tell
thought,
you.
he hears in his head only. I kind of thought about asking him about the whole time bubble thing for like maybe a minor version for a spell, but you know, I thought against it.
You do all hear in your minds for a second. Although I will grant you this boon, and you all level up.
Boomer?
Wow!
Let's go!
How did I say that?
Okay, hold on. Did Elnoth level up?
I will say that yes, Alnoth leveled up because he was in a mental connection with you guys.
Why the fuck wouldn't I have leveled up?
Because you weren't technically there.
I was support! What do you want from me?
He leveled up everyone that was on that mental
You
one.
chose lunch, don't you need breakfast?
I would
Oh,
literally
wait,
had
so
the
the
arrow
guy that
ready
was
to blow up
connecting
the
us-
whole place.
The guy that was
So
connecting
wait,
you.
everyone in that mental connection got to level up.
Everyone in this mission leveled up. Yes.
Cool.
Now I gotta do my level option.
Yes. And actually, you know what? There was a very odd song playing during the time bubble.
What? Yo?
There was a couple of songs playing.
Yo, wait, he got to hear the Death Barge theme?
Bum 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 ba bum bum ba bum.
That is Darth Vader's theme.
Okay. Da 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 da.
No, it's the Song of Time from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. I don't know the song time specifically.
I think do 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 do.
No, wait a second. That's
Anyway,
anyway, doesn't matter.
I don't know.
But I will let you learn a minor part of either the Song of Death or the Song of Time.
What?
You
what
also
would
need
the
an
Song
ocarina.
of Death do, my
Song
guy?
of Death? Anyway.
Anyway.
Anyway, did you just say power word kill?
Minor. He said minor.
A very small part.
It's a D minor.
Anyway, I think Dion needs to go. So, or is he already gone? No, he's still here. Okay. Well, I'm going to end the stream. Then we can do some basic level up. All right.
Okay. Apparently, D&D 5e.wiki. is down.
Cool. Use 5e tools.
Well, I normally use D&D Beyond, but that was just the.
Thank you
the
everyone
first.
for watching, and remember to have yourselves one dandy little day. Keep in mind it will be okay. There's nothing you can do to stop